Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this set up. Um, trying to figure out audio stuff, and then gotta try and figure out the screen stuff. And I don't have a overlay screen thing set up that says Okay, what about now? God, seeing that sucks because it's picked the fan on my laptop is like going out, so like runs really weird. And so the microphone on the computer, of course, is picking up that, so you can hear this vroom, 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 vroom in the background. Yeah, and then of course I can't hear you in the stream, so I don't know how to add that.
Well,
Nope, that's the only one is the microphone. I'm gonna mute the microphone because it sounds like I'm talking to myself.
talking, testing. Da da da. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, now I really have to watch my language. I will hold back all of my controversial opinions. Right. And people can hear you, presumably.
Mute the mic. There we go. Now let's try that.
Testing that.
Okay, there we go. So now both of us are talking in the stream. I got the video up, or the right video source. So now we should be good.
Now we can, be ruthlessly criticized for our strats.
Oh yeah, for sure. But anyway, whoever watches this video or joins in, this is Gloomhaven on Tabletop Simulator, and I'm playing with my friend Natalia.
Hello. Oh, and what? This is year 20 of us playing this.
Something like that. Yeah. Good lord. We got what, one more scenario to finish, at least the main story for Gloomhaven and Forgotten Circles, which is this last one right here, this scenario 115, this future uncertain.
Oh my gosh.
And I think
then we get to start playing Frosthaven.
That's right, and then we can start playing Frosthaven. And spend another 5+ years of our lives.
It has been 5 years, right? I feel like we started during COVID.
Yeah, because we started it was either June or July of 2020. I mean, I know we didn't play for like 9 months or so because we played the Betrayal Legacy. So I know you and I took some time off from our Gloomhaven for that amount of time.
Still.
Yeah.
Only took us 5 years to do all this.
Oh yeah. All right, it's actually not, and it's not lagging, which is good. the video. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I got it up on my phone
Love that.
just so I can make sure everything is.
Double check.
Yep, double check things.
Cool. All right. Should we do a city event?
Yeah, we'll do a city event. I don't think I have any. Actually, my characters do have some money. I might have to donate to the Great Oak, get some bless cards. All right. So city event to start. I'll push the right button to. Oh wow, this one I haven't seen in a while. Okay, so you decide to unwind at the Sleeping Lion, but just as you are starting to relax, a bear of a man crashes into your table, scattering your drinks across the floor. Towering over him is a massive Inox. What did you say about my horns? The Inox shouts. The man stands up and brushes shards of glass from his tunic. I said the sight of them makes me want to vomit. The Inox roars and charges headlong into the man, crashing through more tables in the process. At this, the entire tavern erupts into violence. After all, when a man is deep into his drink, the last thing you want to do is knock that drink over. So, do we either join the fight, or do we do our best to stop the fighting? This is a respectable establishment.
Respectable. What does that even mean?
Right.
I feel like for old time's sake we should join the fight, but that's just my 2 cents.
Alright. Hey, Leslie's here.
Hello.
Yep, so we're going to join the fight. Because that's what we do. Nothing like busting some drunken skulls to lift one's spirits. It turns out to be a great way to unwind. Unfortunately, the proprietor of the Sleeping Lion doesn't exactly see it that way, and he sullenly asks for compensation for the damage you've caused. We gain 10 experience each, either lose 5 gold each, or lose 1 reputation.
Well, reputation, obviously.
Right? Because that's been our goal this entire time.
Yeah, just perfectly mediocre.
Hey, she said Nat will pay for it, so you gotta.
Yeah. No such thing. I have any money.
Right. All right. Did you do the reputation or no?
No. Will you do it?
Okay.
I
We're
forgot
back.
where it is.
We're back to 1.
Oh, great.
Right.
Cool.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark my 2 characters on the tree part because I'm gonna donate to the Great Oak to add some
Well, I
bless
guess
cards.
I do have 10 gold each. I'll go ahead and do that too. Give us a fighting chance of finishing this scenario.
I really hope
Instead
so.
of having to do it over again.
Okay, and then I gotta switch over.
Do you think it's going to be ridiculously hard? Because that's my guess.
That's my guess too. Seeing as this is the last scenario, I really hope it's a good boss fight and better than what the main boss fight was for Gloomhaven itself. Not just this massive open room where the boss teleports and has insane amount of health.
My guess is it's going to be ridiculously convoluted.
That's true. Yeah.
And there's going to be like 20 rules to keep track of.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. All right. Alright, so let me make sure I got this set up right. Review rooms. And 115. Alright, the final scenario.
Incredible.
Oh, cool. Great start. I already got 2 errors.
Oh, we love when that happens.
Okay, what did this say? The monster manifestation of corruption was not found. Okay, so what is the... Okay, so we got...
What
well,
does that mean?
that's good it wasn't found because our goal is to kill the manifestation of corruption. So what is the manifestation of corruption? Oh, we get a
Is
open...
it like a...
Well, I'll go...
Oh, it's an enemy.
Yeah, it's going to be an enemy. It says to open an envelope, but of course on my screen the frickin' words are all blurred on the thing, so I'll go ahead and let you read everything. And it does look
Yeah.
like there's a lot of I see a lot of red circles. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of special rules. It's
oh
gonna
my
take, I think, 2 hours for us to read the rules of it
God!
before we
All
start.
right. Oh,
Um, do you want to try reloading it just to see if the error goes away, and if not, then we can pivot before we
um.
jump in?
Okay, hold on. This guy knocked over. So let me see something. I think the thing is we got to open D, and maybe that because
Open,
I can kind of see that it
open
says
almost
the
key. Yeah.
manifestation of corruption does not use the boss monster ability deck, so he's got his own ability cards.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, so let me
Okay.
while you're reading, I'll pull that out.
Cool. I'll start reading then. All right. Future uncertain. Links dimensional travel. So we'll want to do a dimensional travel before we actually start. Do we want to do that first
Yeah. So let
before
me.
we start reading? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. So here's envelope D. I'll put this back. Nope. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here for a minute, at least next to the monsters. All right. So we'll do an dimensional rift. All right. Confronted with a storm of colorful lights, you aren't Jesus. You are unable to make out much of your surroundings, but can hear high-pitched voices chattering. As your eyes adjust, you notice a host of glowing forest imps flying in a huge wooded clearing. Luckily, they don't seem hostile, nor do they pay you much attention at all. As you walk closer, you realize they are buzzing around some kind of market. The environment behind the stalls tends to blur into a mess of shifting colors, but everything inside, including you, stands securely on the cobblestone plaza. The colors, sounds, and smells that reach you from the various vendors are more than a little intriguing, but you should always be wary of mischief with these things. Do we check out the exotic wares of the imp market, or most of the stuff here looks dangerous, leave the imp market?
Do we be cautious and boring, or do we be exciting?
I mean, that's the last mission. Let's be exciting.
Yeah, let's be exciting. Let's check it out.
All right, checking out the imp market. What could go wrong? All right,
Nothing.
there is a vendor to your right selling bottles of fantastical shapes and colors. After having their properties explained by a quirky imp, you narrow your choices down to 3. Each may buy one of the following. So for 10 gold, you can buy a vial of rejuvenation. Once at any time during the next scenario, you gain regenerate. For 15 gold, you get a minor antidote. And for 40 gold, you get a vial of knowledge, which you gain 25 experience and 1 check mark.
Oh. Well, so my characters have 1 gold and 0 gold, respectively. So I will not be buying anything.
Oh my god, that's
But
awesome. Okay, each. I know, right? Well, vial of rejuvenation. Gain once at any time during the next scenario, gain regenerate. You know what? For the quartermaster, I'm going to do the vial of rejuvenation. So for 10 gold, I'm going to grab me a regenerate token. I'm going to put it off to the side for now. And now I'm down to 30 gold. Okay, that is a repeatable. Although that is the first time I think we've come across that because I don't remember that.
We haven't done a lot of dimensional travel, relatively speaking. So it doesn't surprise me that there's a lot of cards we haven't seen there.
Yeah. All right, so that's the dimensional travel. If you want to read the
yes.
the War and Peace.
The wall of text.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Requirements none. Goal: kill the manifestation of corruption. Introduction. There are still many things you could do better to prepare for this journey, but the corruption grows more dangerous and bold every day. You will not be able to survive its onslaught forever, and it is best to strike quickly before it grows further in power. It's time to cut this evil out by the roots. Cassandra begins the ritual, speaking in a strained voice as she performs gestures more complicated than any you've seen before. I have found where the corruption hides, a realm of pure malicious intent, but that does not mean getting there will be easy. It no doubt knows we are coming and will do whatever it can to stop us. Chaotic lines sprout from Cassandra's hands as she moves, dancing and wrapping together to form an image in front of you, an image of the dark plane you seek. The corruption will use every trick it has to destroy your flesh and spirit. My protections should shield you from the worst of it, but its power is immense. We cannot give in. Dark tendrils gather in the center of the image and begin to slowly spread out. If we can subdue it, the corruption will most definitely attempt to escape, so my primary concern will be to anchor it, separating the entire plane from the interdimensional void and its energy. With any luck, this will also lessen its power. The tendrils begin to claw at the edges of the image, reaching beyond it into your plane. With a primal yell, Cassandra swipes at the shadowy fingers, sending them back through the portal with a powerful surge of energy. The time has come, she says. Now we must act. The image expands, enveloping you and sending you cascading through the void. You can see, far ahead, your destination, but you can feel the pull of an evil force, relentlessly attempting to cast you into the endless abyss. You resist with all of your will and are thankfully able to land safely at your destination. You find yourself on a blackened landscape filled with apparitions that pulsate in a sickening blue light. The ground beneath you is an ever-shifting mess of floating rock, interrupted in some places by colorless, glowing embers. Then, just like in the image you saw, a massive dark energy begins to grow in the middle of your group. As soon as you lock eyes upon it, you can feel it clawing at your mind, bending your will to its own. You fight back, and the psychic force is reduced to just a constant throbbing pain at the base of your skull. You draw your weapons to attack, but it sends out a wave of hateful energy, knocking you backward. Your defiance is meaningless. A malignant thought reaches through your skull and rattles your brain, forcing you to your knees. All around you rifts appear, bringing forth corrupted Aethers and Valraths to aid in the fight. Look upon my endless servants. They know what is inevitable. They serve because they understand there is no other option. Da da da. The corrupted manifestation continues to grow, splay. Oh, good. Yeah, no worries. Good. No worries. The corrupted manifestation continues to grow, splaying out a chaotic jumble of tendrils. They begin to shoot through the planes, pulling back crystal shards that it feeds into its black heart. The shards contain images of the various creatures, all screaming and wailing, their faces each a mask of deep suffering. It is gathering the power it has stored across the infinite realms, Cassandra cries. We must strike now. Show this thing there's an alternative to its corrupted future, a future forged of steel and spells and blood. All right. Read section 20 on page 8 for the scenario map.
Okay.
Which is this. So this is the map. I mean, it's already set up, but
Yep.
there's the reference points.
Okay.
Okay, special rules. Add 3 curse cards to each character's attack modifier deck as a scenario effect, which I think both of my characters...
God, I forgot. The scenario effect? Okay, so...
Oh, no, the Spellweaver doesn't ignore. Oh, that's so annoying.
Alright, so Spellweaver and Quartermaster then. Does it say three curse cards?
3, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because, we're not going to be fighting an uphill battle anyways, right?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Alright, open envelope D.
Okay, so... Yep, envelope D's here. Put it up
okay,
here.
well, I'm going to pull stuff out of it.
So we got this.
Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So we've got to...
Oh.
Clear the map and monsters. Pull out envelope D, click the seal, set up snare. Okay.
Okay, well then, okay, I'm going to move this up here. Move this up here. I'm going to move this up here. We don't, well, I don't know, just in case.
It'll reset that, right?
I don't know. Alright, so, Okay, game setup. So delete monsters first. Oh my god. Okay, delete map. I forgot which order
There
to
we go.
frickin' do this in.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so monsters. Alright. So then, did it
Okay.
say.
Pull out the envelope from the bag.
Okay.
Okay. And then click the seal to open it. Okay. And then now do the normal setup for scenario 115.
Oh, then redo it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, here we go. I got the fan on this frickin' computer. It's annoying me.
It's working hard. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, yep, there's the guy.
Did it work this time? Oh yeah, cool. No errors.
Manifestation of corruption.
Oh yeah, right.
It's a weird sea urchin type looking thing.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I can delete. We'll go ahead and delete these two things up here. Alright. Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh, it's got like actual cards with tops. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
where is he at? Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Alright,
Okay.
I'll keep reading. The manifestation of corruption does not use the boss monster ability deck. Instead, it uses its own deck of ability cards found in this envelope. To build this deck, remove all cards with a level higher than the scenario level, plus the following legendary cards. Okay, so we're gonna have to reference which scenarios we have completed to determine which of its abilities we get to get rid of.
Okay. Cool.
And we should check what's the scenario level. I never remember how to check that.
Our scenario level is 5. It's down here underneath the player chart, or the
Okay.
player mat, whatever it's called. Player sheet, party sheet.
Okay, so should get rid of any cards that are higher than level 5.
Okay, hold on. Let me
And then
search.
we'll have to cross-reference.
Okay, higher than
start with that.
higher than level 5. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at some of these cards. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Okay, look at this one.
I'm not looking at them, but I could
No,
tell.
no, this is level 7.
Yeah.
Or level, yeah.
Okay. Woo. Wow. Oh my god, the bottom action.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. I feel like we're gonna have to come back to this scenario to play on the hardest scenario level at some point just to test ourselves, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay. And then there's this one.
Cool.
That's kind of weird. A lot of these cards say level 0 on them.
Well, that means that like that makes sense because you can't play a scenario level lower than 1, I'm assuming. And so say if you went like really, really easy mode on this, it would still need actions to be able to take.
That's true. Oh my god, this one? Frick. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I need to stop looking at these cards because I'm getting paranoid.
Spoilers. Okay. Alright, then, okay, do we have a circular solution 110 complete?
Yes, I think we have everything complete except for 112. 112 is the only one we never found.
Okay. Then
let me
essentially we have
check.
Yeah, let's see.
I need to figure out
because essentially it's got 110, 111,
Okay.
112, and 113 are the ones that like change which cards we have. So if we have all of them except for 112, then we get to remove 3 cards.
Yeah, so we have everything except for 112.
Okay, so in that case, the legendary cards A, B, and D are removed.
Okay, legendary cards. I just saw them. Let's see. Ooh, okay, legendary. So D. A, B, and D, you said?
A, B, and D. So we keep C in there because we didn't finish 112.
Okay.
I guess we never found 112.
Yeah, we never found 112. Oh, there's okay. There's B. Oh, that's C. Where is A? Legendary A. There's A. Okay.
All of these are terrifying.
Uh-huh.
There's also just something psychologically disturbing about, like, the fact that it has ability cards like we have, as opposed to monster cards.
Right?
Like, we should have invited Caitlin to play with us and, like, had Caitlin play the baddie, you know? Like a PvP version of Gloomhaven.
Uh-huh. That would be kind of cool.
Right. Okay. Alright, so we did that, and then everything else gets shuffled.
Okay, so I shuffled those, so let me gather these up and get them away forever.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put them up here with this madness. Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, at the start of every round, the Manifestation of Corruption plays its top 2 cards face down and reveals them normally, using the first as its lead card for initiative. During its turn, it performs the bottom action of the first card, then the top action of the second. So it's somewhat randomized, obviously.
Okay.
It does take a top and bottom action, like we would.
Mm-hmm.
If the Manifestation of Corruption has fewer than 2 cards in its deck at the end of any round, it will perform a short rest, losing 1 random level 0 card from its discard pile and shuffling the remaining discards into a new face-down pile, below any card that may still be in its deck. Okay.
Okay.
If the Aether Diviner is adjacent to altars A or B, she may forego a top action, discarding 1 card instead, to place 5 damage tokens on it. Alright. So A and B.
Yeah, they're just behind these obsidian glasses.
Got it. Cool. Track the number of rounds throughout the scenario. At the start of every round, remove 1 damage token from each altar A and B. Remove an additional token at the start of the 10th round. The Manifestation of Corruption heals character divided by 2 hit points, rounded down, for each damage token removed.
Jesus Christ.
So it'll heal. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so it'll heal. It'll heal 2. Doing math. So if there's tokens on both altars,
Mm-hmm.
it'll heal 4 hit points every round.
Damn. Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At the end of both the 5th and 10th rounds, spawn 1 Valrath Savage and Tracker at C, if altar A has no damage tokens on it, and 3 Black Imps at D, if altar B has no damage tokens on it. So what I'm figuring out, based on this information, is that we always want to make sure there's damage tokens on these altars.
On the altars, yeah.
All spawns are normal for 2 characters. Valrath Savages and blah blah blah. I'm gonna skip forward to all spawns are elite for 4 characters. Great. Okay. The Manifestation of Corruption cannot be reduced below 1 hit point unless both altars A and B have at least 1 damage token on them. It is also immune to all forced movement.
And immune to like almost all negative conditions.
Right, based on its card down here.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's immune.
What?
It's immune to everything.
Is there anything it's not immune to?
Bane, but no one has Bane in this game. Bane doesn't show up till Frosthaven.
Cool. Okay. They should have just said it's immune to everything. At the end of the 15th round, if the Manifestation of Corruption has not been killed, the scenario is lost.
Oh my god.
And it's got 196 hit points.
Yep.
Okay. So it'll heal. Okay, this is where I guess it gets interesting. It can't heal heal if there's no tokens on the altars.
Okay. So right now,
Right?
yeah. So right now they say defeated. So anytime we do, or we, I think it only said the Aesir can do, the Diviner can do
Yeah.
damage. We'll put the damage to it, and then however it heals, we'll just go back to where they say defeat.
Right. So the trick here, I guess, is that as long as there's tokens on it, it will heal.
Correct.
But at the end of the 5th and 10th rounds, things will spawn if there aren't tokens on it. And we can't kill it until both altars have them. So we're kind of running this fine line between, like, if we put tokens on it, it's going to use them to heal, but we have to have tokens on it if we don't want things to spawn.
And in
and
order
if we
to
want
do
to actually
kill it, yeah. But we can still damage it. We just can't kill it, right?
Right. For
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I think that's how I interpret it. It can't be reduced below 1 hit point. So we could, like, theoretically get it down to 1 hit point and then put damage tokens on them.
Gotcha.
But we just have to decide. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Because I'm assuming we can't cross the... Well, I guess we could fly over them.
Yeah, because
Right?
they got the white border, so let me...
Yeah, you want to check what that means?
Yep.
Just
Yep.
in case. Because I need to figure out... It sounds like I'm the only one that can put them on there, and I'm just trying to figure out if I have to teleport, which I probably do, to do that.
Right. I think this one.
That's my guess. So it's going to be a pain in the fucking ass.
Yep. I had to open my mouth and say that this better be harder than the base game Gloomhaven boss, and yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Greg?
Yeah, so the obsidian glasses count as walls, so you can either jump or fly over them.
Okay.
You cannot move through them.
So, but I'm the only one who can put the tokens on there anyways, and anything's teleporting, so that's just good to know. Okay.
This is good to remember. They also block line of sight, so if you're on the other side of it, you will not get attacked with a ranged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good at least. I'll just hide behind one of them.
I know. I should try and move Beast Tyrant up there and just have the bear out in the open, because Beast Tyrant's going to get freaking one-shotted.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't even know. I'm so intimidated. I don't even know what cards I need to pick for this. This is going to be...
Right?
Oh, okay. Well... Okay. So... These guys have shields. Got range.
Yeah, so they got shield range. They only got shield of 2. The trackers attack with advantage. And then, of course, we got scouts down here that when they attack us, we'll get cursed and muddled. And then the elite will poison us. And when we attack the elite Ashblade, we attack at disadvantage.
Yikes. Okay, let's figure out what I need here. Do I need more teleports? Probably.
Kill one normal or elite enemy. It's a lost card, but I could do that with this freaking Ashblade. Just like maybe by the second round, move Quartermaster down there and just Ashblade's gone.
And that sucks. I feel like he's probably gonna summon more, but those things are terrible to kill, so it might be worth just taking
doing
it out really aggressively.
Yep. Well, that's good that the manifestation has a range of 6, because it can get us from anywhere from where it's standing, so that's cool.
That for it.
Okay, so I'm going to take that to at least get rid of the Ashblade. It's a one-time thing, but that's okay. I think it'd be worth it. Might take this because that'll give me an extra attack. No, I'm too scared. Okay, so if I bring these two, that's a lost card. But a couple ranged attacks, okay. Oh, there we go. Definitely bringing this. During all your attacks this round, ignore the shield value of all your targets.
Attacks.
Oh, come on, tabletop. There we go. Okay, that's a non-loss. Okay, I guess I won't take that because I already got a bottom attack. So I'll just get rid of one card.
I was trying to figure out how offensive I need to be here. Jeez.
Don't bring that one. Ooh, this would be good if I. Oh. Never mind, because that's. I forgot. That's okay. Yep, I'm going to bring that. And not bring this one. Alright. Well, that's. Quartermaster. Now, Peace Tyrant. Oh. Sword hand. There we go.
It always makes me nervous to bring cards I don't normally play with, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
And it did say in the special rules that there is no force movement on the manifestation, right?
Yeah, no forced movement on the boss. Basically, nothing we can do can affect the boss in terms of effects.
Okay, just making sure.
I think that's so that we can't like swap with it and stick it behind one of those walls, which is 100% what I would do if I could.
Oh,
but
for sure.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
You better be packing your beefiest cards because
I'm looking.
Neither of my people are heavy hitters, I would say.
I know, I'm looking for big attacks or multiple attack ones.
Makes me really miss the scoundrel. I could do 20 damage on that guy easily with her.
Oh yeah, for sure. Get him set up right.
Okay.
let's try this card. Usually don't bring that one because of the bottom action. That's a loss, but is what it is. All right. Now, where to start? Quartermaster is going to start in that bottom corner, so he can go after the Ashblade. Let me go back to his cards. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fun. Like,
Bottom action, can't use that one.
don't forget we have items and you have an extra fancy potion.
Yep. Actually, you know what? First round, Ashblade's gonna go dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know how soon, because it's not a high initiative. It's about middle, so we'll see.
We'll see what happens there.
See what happens. But yeah, Ashblade's gone first round.
Okay. So my general strategy is obviously wail on the boss as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Picking people off as we can, so we're not being attacked like crazy. I'm thinking I'm gonna hold off on putting damage trackers on the altars until we get closer to the 5th round.
Okay.
I do want to prevent things from being spawned, but I don't see any reason to give it the ability to heal until we need to. So
Okay.
I might put something on like round 3 or 4 or something like that, depending. I have to. The hard thing is I have to get to both of them before the end of round 5.
Correct.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost tempted just to put freaking Beast Tyrant behind the wall next to the altar, just so he doesn't get attacked. Because I do.
Honestly, not a terrible strategy.
Right, I do have Boots of Levitation, so I can do that. I might do that this first round. Yeah, so let's take. Nope. Where did that move card go? There it is. Let's take that one. Well, it can't wound the boss, so let's take this card. Actually, you know what? Let's take this one. Because that one might be a little bit better for him next round. Okay. Alright, I shuffled the Manifestations deck.
Right.
So should be good. Quote unquote.
Sorry, I need to now figure out what the divine was going to do. Sorry, the Spellweaver took way too much time. Apologies.
That's fine.
Let's see.
Yeah, Bane, and if Bane and Brittle were available, that would be awesome. Because Bane, he would just suffer 10 damage at the end of his next turn. Just straight up 10 damage. And then brittle, the next time you take any source of damage, it is doubled.
Be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sweet when it's on the enemies. When it's on the when it's on you, that's a little scary.
I can imagine. Yeah. Let's see. Sure. Okay. Ready when you are.
All right, let's get this party started.
Woo!
All right, so
Oh,
how
we
did
can do
how
this.
did they do this? It just did one card.
Okay, so we're gonna have to manually pull.
Okay.
But the first card is always the initiative, so it will go at 15, and it will go. Reminding myself, it's gonna be at the bottom of the first card
Okay.
and the top of the second.
Okay, so it is going to attack. All attacks targeting you gain disadvantage this round.
Okay,
And then,
so once it goes, that it'll be in effect. Okay.
yep, and then it'll curse, or if there's darkness, it'll curse targeting all enemies within range 1. And then for its top action, it'll teleport to a hex occupied by the farthest enemy within range +1 and simultaneously teleport that enemy to a hex you occupy. It'll then disarm, targeting all enemies, and turn invisible. I'm sorry, what?
Interesting.
It's a lost card, so that's good. It's out of its hand.
Yeah, yeah. It's the one legendary card we couldn't manage to get rid of, so it makes sense that this would suck.
That's funny. It's the top and bottom action are the same. Interesting.
Right. It's like it feels like a boss action
Boss
or a layer
action.
action or whatever, where it's like one
Yeah.
of its signature things.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess I get to go first, and I guess I'm going to be the only person not to start to this round. Right?
Right?
Love that.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Let's see. Range 4 and then range 2. Let's see. Teleport. Teleport here. And technically the Beast Tyrant is shielded for 1, just for 1 this round.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put a Rift token down. Let's see. Let's see. I think if I can I extend the range on this bad boy? I think I can. +2, so that could make it +4 range. Everyone but this bad boy. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and extend the range so that this will attack is affecting everyone within range 4 of the rift. We use a power potion to add a +2. Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be an attack of 5 on everything within range and muddle.
Hell yeah. Okay. So that's what, 4? Nope, 5 characters.
Yeah, 5 characters.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5. Okay.
Okay. We'll start with the Savage 6 here.
Okay. So attack of 5 +2 is 7. With shield of 2, so 5 get through. Okay, and he's muddled.
Okay, and then Tracker.
Okay.
Alright, that's 10.
10.
Poof.
Let's go.
Right? Alright, tracker 2.
So
That's 8.
8.
I have a shield.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Tracker 5. That's 10.
Well, way to draw your 2 blesses right out the bat.
Right? I guess those are gone now. To be fair, though, the Diviner doesn't really have that many powerful attack cards, so
That's
might
true.
as well.
That's true. This is doing at least
At
doing.
least it's not wasted on like attack of 2.
That's true.
And then last one.
So that's
So
6.
6
so
minus 2 is 4. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right.
Okay.
Not bad.
Sorry, didn't do any damage on the boss, but
Nope,
was just trying to clear the field over here.
Yeah, that's right. That's as long there's the less monsters we have, the less damage we are taking.
That's the train. Okay, that's Diviner's turn.
Diviner. All right. So manifestation of corruption is going to all attacks targeting that gain disadvantage this round. Okay.
I'm done this.
Right. And then it'll teleport to the hex occupied by the farthest enemy within range +1. So its attack.
So its range is normally 6. So
yeah.
within range 7. So the furthest within range 7 is Diviner?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna swap spots essentially, so I'll pick up my character. Well, there goes all my efforts trying to get over there. Whatever. Fine, I guess.
And then it will disarm, target all enemies, which it doesn't disarm, but it does become invisible.
So where's the disarm all enemies? Doesn't it just disarm all of us? Because it doesn't say within range.
Yeah, I guess it does say target all enemies. Yep, so never mind. Damn.
I mean, I hate to say it because it goes so early and it makes all of our rounds useless, but I feel like what that means is that we're all disarmed. Because it's powerful, so I would assume that it has the ability to do that.
Yep, I forgot to bring Bear. So let's put Bear there.
Might be important.
That would be important. All right, and then Diviner.
Okay, Bear would also have a shield of 1 for the round then.
Yeah, because I would have put him there.
It was within range, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's the manifestation of corruption. Thanks, bro. This card is lost, so I'm just going to put it off to the side here. This is the discard for now. Actually, you know what? No. Oh, this is weird.
What?
I'm trying to get it set up to where it's kind of set up like a play area. So if this is lost, let's do that. And this is its discarded pile.
And then we can pull the active cards in the space between. I like it.
Okay. So now, this Vara Savages will retaliate at a range of 3, which are just these 2 guys with the axes. And then they will heal 1, regenerate self. So that's them. Heal. And then muddle comes off.
Get rid of their muddles.
Yep. And now they will retaliate at a range of 3. All right, Bear, you can. Shoot.
Well, Bear becomes undisarmed on its turn, right? So it actually can attack.
Yeah, it'll.
On its commanded turn.
Yeah, on the command turn. I'm just trying to. So it'll go. Boom. Let's just move it up there. Because it can only move 2. Okay, that's that. Well, I guess I could move 3, but that's all right. All right. And then I will, as the Beast Tyrant, move 3 and hide in the corner so I cannot get attacked. And then I get to add +1 attack to all my commands this round. So this attack is a 5 plus the 1 is a 6 now on this Savage.
Are you sure you want to attack the thing that's A, shielded, and B, has retaliation?
You know what?
Can you get to any of the other ones?
No, because it's got to move 3.
I mean, if you can't get to them, then you... Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, fine then. If you had another option, I would recommend it, but I guess you don't.
I don't.
Alright.
Alright, let's just try it. So it's Yep, and attack 6. Make sure I'm on the right part. Okay, attack 6 for 12
Oh,
with a shield of 2. I think it's dead because that's a 10.
yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
Okay. Let's get some coins. Get some loot.
Wow, we're getting all our bluffs early.
I'll just put some loot out here. Okay, so you go bye-bye. Don't get retaliated. Noise. And then bear is also strengthened. Yeah, thanks for... That bless is gone, so that's good. Love that.
Yeah.
Could, use that on the big boy, but whatever.
Hey, you didn't get retaliated against, and it's one less enemy to fuck us up with. So.
That's true. Alright, so that's Beast Tyrant. Ashblade is going to move +1, so it's got a move of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's going to be right up face to face with Quartermaster. And we'll attack Quartermaster for 5. For 6, which turns into a 5 because of my armor down here, which I don't have it. Oh, there's the tracker. Okay, so Shield of 1 turns into 5. We'll take the 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and they generate dark. That's them. Quartermaster will in turn not move because he moved up to me and will kill 1 normal or elite enemy. So, goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter, you were disarmed. Amazing.
Right, I just had to read a scroll.
Did you want to move after that, though? Since you have movement?
I guess I could. What are the scouts doing? They're targeting 2 at a range of 4. They're not moving, they're just targeting at a range of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could move back, but I would like to get rid of them too. Although they're not moving, so if I move down, he'll attack me at disadvantage.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move down. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, might as well
try and
use movement if...
Yep. Try and whittle him down a little bit. Okay, that's discarded. That is lost. And yeah. Alright, so the trackers. The elites, which there are none, they're all normals. Okay. I gotta read that card because I don't understand. Okay, so only the elite would focus on the enemy with the lowest current hit point value, but there is no enemy. Or no elite, sorry. So everything else is just gonna move +1 and attack 0 with everything within range 3. So who goes first? 2 does. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I think I put bear in the wrong position. Alright. So you're attacking for 4, but at disadvantage, so that's good. So boom, boom. So for 3 to the bear, okay. 1, 2, 3. No longer muddled. 2. What number were you? 6. So you go last. Okay. You shoot the bear for 3 or for 4. Sorry. Okay, for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 5 will move up 1 to get within range. Attack of 4. Okay, 4. I just took 10 points of damage. And then you will move up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, within range. And also attack for 4. Not muddled. So for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. I went from 26 to 9. That hurts so much.
Yeah, that's not great, I would say.
No. Alright. Spellweaver.
Generally speaking, wouldn't recommend that.
Nope. And then these guys are attacking at a range of 4 on their turn, the scouts.
I want to? What do I want to do? Can't attack. You know what? I will go ahead and move back to get out of range of those guys and create Earth and forego my top action. No longer disrupt. Okay.
Oh, you suck. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my phone charger.
Phone charger.
All right. I have to
Good.
switch spots. So I can use that plugin. Of course.
Need power.
What's up, Immortal? Okay, hold on. I gotta switch spots because I gotta get close to a plugin. How's it going, Immortal? Not much, yeah. Well, this is Gloomhaven. This is what.
Everything is going fine.
Oh yeah, everything's going perfectly fine. Come to check you out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is a tabletop simulator. This is actually the expansion to Gloomhaven called Forgotten Circles. And this is the last scenario for Forgotten Circles. So it is a boss scenario. And of course, ridiculously ridiculous.
Yeah, the boss only has, 196 hit points. It's fine.
Can't believe you paid so much. Yeah, I paid a lot. Although I will say I did get the the actual board game of Gloomhaven for cheaper a long time ago through Amazon. I only got it for $99 instead of $140, which is what it would normally go for. But yeah, I freaking love this game, man. I don't know how, I can't really express that enough. This is by far my favorite board game I've ever played. Alright, so Spellweaver is done, correct?
Yeah, very ineffectual turn, but there I am.
Alright, so now the scouts will go, which are these two guys down here. And number 1 will go first, attack no one within the range 4, because no one is there. And then this guy will attack Quartermaster for 3, because he's got a -1, but it's going to be at disadvantage since it is a ranged attack. So attack of 3, attack of 2, which turns into attack of 1, because Quartermaster has this cool armor that gives him a shield 1 every time he's attacked. So it takes, oh, I forgot to click on the start buttons. Takes 1 damage, I am muddled, and I add, oh, gotta make sure I click on the right one. I add another curse card, which is great, love that. So now freaking Quartermaster has 4 curse cards in his deck. not too happy about that. And that is the end of the first round. I would love this. I like strategy. That's why I play chess. Yep, this is a very, very fun strategic game for sure. And Frosthaven, which is, I guess, kind of a sequel, if you will, to Gloomhaven, is even more of a strategy game. It's still all the same basic concept, but there is a lot more strategy to it than just going in and killing monsters. All right, round 2.
Round 2.
Got an Aesir scout in front of Quartermaster, so let's. Where's my bottom attack? Oh, it's a ranged attack, that's why. Excuse me. Well, I know no one's around me, but this will add some damage. Yeah, so to give you kind of a brief rundown, because like I said, there's, if you want to look them up, Immortal, there are videos, of course, out there. If you want to look at like Gloomhaven, like beginner's guide or like a general tips or whatever, it'll explain it a lot more in depth on how the game works and the mechanics of it than what I can do, because I'm really not good at explaining things, or I jump around trying to explain stuff, especially in this game, because like I said, I get really excited. But the two characters.
But if you've never played,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we can also, as we're playing, explain kind of what we're doing a little bit as well. So go ahead, Greg.
Yeah. So what I'm playing 2 characters, and my friend Natalia is playing 2 characters as well. So this is a 2 to 4 player game. You can play it solo, but you still, even if you play it by yourself, you still have to play 2 characters. And the characters I'm playing right now are Quartermaster and Beast Tyrant. So Beast Tyrant is by far my favorite character out of all the mercenaries that you can play in Gloomhaven. So you got this little vermling rat, but he also gets a bear summon to start with, which is this guy right here, which is this little bear. And his cool ability is the bear goes on his turn, does his own actions, but as the Beast Tyrant, you can command the bear to either move and or attack again. So it's kind of like a tank, if you will. And then Quartermaster's abilities, I will switch over. Quartermaster's abilities is he can, I don't know if he's necessarily a tank. He is kind of a support class as well, but he does have some good melee and ranged abilities, but also hitting multiple targets like this portable ballista. So the gray hex is where he would stand, and then the red hexes in a straight line is how many enemies I can attack. Oh yeah. The game does start off with 6 characters. So you get the Brute, the Cragheart, the Mind Thief, the Scoundrel, Spellweaver, and Tinkerer. Those are the 6 that you get to choose from to start. And as you play the game, you unlock another 11 characters that you can play with. Is there PvP? No, there's no PvP. No, this is a cooperative game. Intentional PvP or accidental. Well, yeah, I guess there are some mercenaries that.
There's doing what Greg did early when we played this game, which is charge into the room, die immediately, and then let everyone else continue to actually finish the scenario while he sits back and watches.
Okay, yes.
You could say that could be an accidental PvP.
Yes, that is true. Yes, okay. But I have learned and grown over these last 5 years to.
It's true.
To not do that as often. But anyway, each mercenary has a set of hand size cards that they bring. So like Quartermaster, I can only bring 9 cards. Beast Tyrant can bring 10 cards. And out of that hand, you will always pick 2 cards to play. So right now I'll just kind of show you. So these are the 2 cards I'm going to play on this in this next round. And the card that's in your left on your left hand side, or at least the way it is set up in Tabletop Simulator, will be your initiative. So that is the number that you will go at in the round. And you need to do at least a top action of one card and the bottom action of another, which we will obviously show you. Whoops. Yeah, but anyway, there's a lot to explain in this game. I do like Tabletop Simulator because at least it automatically sets it up for you, because the people that made this mod, I guess you could call it, and however they scripted it, everything gets set up when you click on the scenario. It's just like everything's there. All you have to do is control where the monsters go on their turn and where you want to move when it's your turn. When you play it for real, like in person, it's a hell of a setup. Playing Baldur's Gate 3, I understand what you're saying, I believe. Okay, good.
Actually, that's a pretty good. I never thought of it like that, but that's not too dissimilar from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. All right, so now that the bear is disarmed and he's strengthened, oh yeah, and this is the boss that we have to kill. He's got 196 hit points. No big deal.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
The bear is going to do so much damage right now. I believe in you. Pick the right cards, Greg.
I gotta heal the bear first of all.
I'm going to heal the bear. The diviner's going to heal the bear.
Okay, I can heal the bear too. So.
But keep in mind your boss is invisible, so you'll want to go late as possible.
I was thinking of going. Well, although I didn't really look at his cards. I know he's got so far 15 seems to be his lowest that he can play.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I was really thinking of, I don't know, having him move up and kind of start getting rid of these ranged attackers.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, so you stop getting peppered with arrows. That might be wise.
Especially from 4 different archers, and then I think, the tracker can attack at range, I think, but not as often.
Probably.
Let's see, and the hot coals are hazardous terrain, so that will do how much damage? Half of 7, which is what, 3.5, so rounded, was it rounded down or rounded up? Let's see, whoops, I gotta remember it because I have forgotten. Oh yeah, and the rule book for Gloomhaven is 52 pages. It's the most that I have ever seen for a board game. Where is the traps card page? Jumping, flying, turn. Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Went too far. Half the damage rounded down, so 3. Okay, so they do 3 damage. All right, just wondering because I got some push abilities, so that'll help.
Yeah.
With some of this, getting through at least this guy's shield of 2, because I don't have my Pierce card right now. Why don't I have my Pierce card? Did I already use it? I did. Okay. That's why. Like, I know I brought it. Oh. Ooh. Would it be great if the rat could essentially kill the tracker number 4 over here. Oh my
I
god.
mean,
I'm gonna try it. And then where do I want to put the bear?
please do.
Let's have the bear. Let's attack and then move.
Hello.
And this is the part that takes the longest, Immortal, is trying to figure out what cards you want to play to get the most. What's the word I'm looking for?
Only if you're being indecisive.
Well, that's true. Yeah, and which I am.
To be fair, this is the last scenario of the game and a boss encounter, so we're feeling a little nervous.
A little nervous. Oh, that's a top action. So let's do a bottom action. He's gonna move anyway. There we go. Let's take this one. Make sure, I always double check, make sure I'm doing a top, a bottom, yeah. And then a top action, I'm going to do the ranged attack, bottom action of that melee. Okay. And start round. Alright, so he's going on 26, and then 43. So he's doing the top action, right, of the initiative card?
He's gonna use my freaking earth. How dare he's gonna use the bottom action.
Bottom action. Okay. So bottom.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that bottom action of the initiative. So he's going to get a shield of 2 for the round. Okay. And then attack in that pattern and wound. Cool.
Great.
Freaking love that. God. So well, the bear's gonna get wounded this round because that pattern can go any direction. Holy shiza.
Yeah.
Alright, Quartermaster's first. I need to go back to Quartermaster here. So on Quartermaster's turn, since I'm adjacent to this scout, I will first attack him for... Well, it doesn't matter because I didn't realize they were both attack 3s and modals. Alright. Well, this will be easy. So to start, attack 3, and I'm muddled, so that's awesome. Oh my... Well, hey, I'm okay with that. That's an attack 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Nope. But he is muddled now. And so I will attack for 3 again on the scout, still being muddled. God, I'm trying to remember the rules for this because they changed it for frickin' Frosthaven.
I feel like we were going off of whichever one was less damaged and then ignoring rolling. So it would stun him, but no extra damage.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for
it. You know what? It's the last scenario. Let's just treat it that way.
So stunned, attack, and it's just an attack 3, right? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Sweet. That actually worked. Okay, so I'm no longer muddled. That can come off. And both of these cards are discarded. Alright, Diviner. Which is right here.
Okie dokie. Alright. Let's see. I didn't think this through because I was not paying attention. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna focus on healing the bear.
Okay.
So I'm disarmed anyway, so that's okay. So I'm gonna heal the bear for 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then I'm gonna take away the green, the earth that it was gonna use as part of that, and turn that into. Ooh, are they using anything else? Let's see. No. Okay,
So,
that's fine to use. I'll just create darkness.
Yep.
So I healed you, and that'll be her turn.
Alright, so then...
I'm gonna have to get a mosey on that.
Corruption gets a shield of 1 for this round, and then generates fire, and will attack in a 2-3-2-3 hex pattern in front of it. So 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, just the bear will get attacked. Okay.
Hit it. Yeah, I guess it can't.
Yeah, because it's a melee attack, so. And even if it did a 2, well, no, 2.
My
3.
thought is not that I want it to attack my characters, but it will prioritize getting multiple characters if possible. So if it can reach up the 2 of us, it'll go for that.
Okay, hold on. I gotta bring the card up because I'm tired of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay,
so 1 in front of it.
1, 2.
2, 3, 2. Oh, it would just be able to get the
Yeah.
Diviner, I think.
Yeah, either way.
So it would go for the bear.
Yep. All right, so it's
Okay.
going.
The difference was if it could get her and the Spellweaver, it would have gone for her. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so it's going to attack the bear for 7.
Or for 6, because it's -1. So
what did it?
5.
Oh, okay. So for 5 total.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, back down to 10.
Oh, I did all of my healing. Great.
All right, so that is.
And you're wounded now.
Yeah, I know. And the bear's got a wound. That's okay. The bear's about to heal on his turn, so it'll get rid of the wound. It'll be fine. All right, and the guy's no longer invisible, which is okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the bear. You know what? What are the savages doing? They're attacking at a range of 3, which is just the 1. The scouts, they're all attacking at a range of 3. And then the scout is the one down here. He's just doing a basic move, basic attack. No, he's not, because he's stunned. And then the trackers are all going to attack and wound again. Cool. So I think for now I'm going to leave the corruption alone, even though I should have the bear focus on. But I'm going to have the bear go 1, 2, 3. And let's attack. Ooh, let's start with tracker 6. Let's put some damage on him. So attack of 2 being strengthened, because that's the bear's supposed to take a wound. That's right. All right, so attack of 2 being strengthened. Are you freaking kidding? Oh, that's the quartermaster. Never mind. Hold on. Pause.
Well, we know the next turn for the Quartermaster is going to suck.
Yep. All right, let's try this again. I forgot to change color. Okay, so being strengthened. So +2. Yeah. So for 4. Okay, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strengthen comes off. All right. Now, bear. Let's actually, Beast Tyrant is going to attack 3, range 3. Try and get rid of this tracker up here. So attack of 3. Got him. He's gone.
Nice.
So there's a coin there. Bye-bye. And then bear is going to attack for 4. I messed that up. Oh well. I should have gone with this tracker to get rid of him and then did the attack 4 on this guy. Oh well. Okay. Scheisse. Well, let's attack this tracker 5. Because that way I'm getting hit less. So attack of 4. Attack of 5. Okay, which heal, attack of 5, gets rid of him. Heals, gets rid of the wound, and then this also turns into a heal 3 self as well. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that is the Beast Tyrant's turn. That was actually pretty good. Alright, the Savage, which is here, regenerates. Maybe I should have attacked him. Gosh dang it. Alright, is actually going to... 2, 3. Okay, so Spellweaver's already within range. Would he...
Yeah, because if it's it's
Attack.
ranged, then if you would attack the bear, it would be a disadvantage. So he's gonna attack the one that he can attack at disadvantage without moving. So the
Okay.
Spellweaver.
Okay. So he's gonna attack the Spellweaver for 2 for 4.
Okay.
All right. The Scout doesn't do anything because it's stunned. All right. Now the trackers. Let's see. 2 will attack the bear for 3, for 4, and the bear's wounded again. Because why not?
This is not an auspicious start.
No, it's not. It's really not. He's gonna move back 1 to attack the bear for 3, for 3. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, Spellweaver.
Oh god. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. She's going to attack for 6. Make sure I can't buff that up anymore. No, I cannot. Yeah, okay. She'll just attack for 6 on the boss. Come on.
Nope. No, she won't attack for 6.
That's a lost card for
Oh
no good
my-
reason. Great.
That sucks.
Yeah, that really hurt my soul. Okay, well, while we're here, let me just turn. What elements do I want here? Let's turn the darkness into, or no, to ice. And I will just. Okay. Turn.
All right. That was a fun round.
Yeah, rounds 2. Keep in mind that if we don't kill the boss by round 15, we're done.
Yeah, I know.
So, no hit points lost on it. Great.
Right. Okay. Should I put the Beast Tyrant over in this far corner so that space is
Yes.
open? Okay. For
Yes.
Diviner. All right, I will do that.
Thank you.
Yep. Actually, can I? Oh, I can't. Nope. God dang it. All right, you know what? That'll work. Let's go with that and that one. Okay.
I have the. No, I should use this instead. I was gonna offer to heal the bear, but I'm gonna protect myself instead. Sorry.
Nope, that's fine.
Sorry.
It is okay. Yep, let's do this. Let's do some damage on this scout. Really should just move Quartermaster up here and have these guys eventually walk up here. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Quartermaster is going to kind of come up here and hopefully do some damage on the corruption.
Okay.
But we'll see.
We will see.
Yeah, I'll move Beast Tyrant, and Bear will move in to attack these two.
I'm gonna pull and attack this
This one?
this savage here.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to kill it, but I'm gonna like pull it into the fire and then maybe push it back into the fire. So in terms of focus,
Okay.
I don't know if I focus on it too much.
Okay. Well, then I will actually move the bear over to get rid of this tracker because this one's almost dead.
And I will. I'm also gonna do a firestorm that'll lay down hopefully at least 3 damage on everything in the room. So
Okay.
I might get lucky.
Okay. Is that Infernal card? Is it her level 9 card?
Yep.
Yep.
It's also gonna hurt you, so I apologize in advance. I hope you have a strategy to heal yourself.
I don't.
Well, this might be a very short game.
All right. Start round. Hey, look, Beast Tyrant's going first. All right. So what are they doing? What is the corruption doing? Corruption's going at 31. Holy frick. Okay. So it's going to move 3. All attackers targeting you gain curse this round. Son of a bitch. And then
You're going first. It's fine.
Yep. And then it'll attack 0, pierce 3. If there's fire, it gets a +2, so it gets a pierce 5, but it's attacking in a straight line for 6
Cool.
hexes.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. So Bear's gonna come. Bear's unfortunately gonna take his wound. Damn, I gotta heal him back. I gotta get that card back. Gonna come over here.
Yeah, you do.
Attack this tracker for 2. For 3. Okay. That's fine. And then I will move the tyrant himself over here in this far corner. Discard that. And then attack that tracker again for just 2. Command it. Bam. For 2. Alright. That tracker's gone. Alright. Spellweaver.
Well, now I'm questioning my life choices, Greg, because I'm gonna do, if I use this spell, everyone's gonna suffer 2 damage.
Okay.
And that seems bad for the bear.
Okay, hold on.
Generally speaking.
Probably shouldn't do this, but before your turn, I'm going to use my power or my stamina potion to get 3 cards back. So let me get that heal back. So I can at least do that one.
I could not do that attack, and I could attack something else instead and give us retaliate.
And
How does that feel?
Take this one back. I guess, yeah, that'll work too. Okay, the scouts are just going to move and loot. They're not even going to attack.
Yeah.
And then the savage is going to
attack. The tracker is going to attack. Okay.
Attack at a range, yeah.
And he's gonna attack. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead then switch it up. I'm going to use the fire to attack Savage 1. I'll go ahead and use my bow that ignores shield values. This will be an attack 3. The wrong color. Let's choose that. Okay. Okay, that's attack of 5, ignoring the shield.
Yep. And regenerate comes off.
Okay, and then I'm gonna give everyone retaliate 2, range 3 for the round.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, he's gonna use fire. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fire into darkness.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the Spellweaver's turn.
Alright. Divider.
Okay, I'm going to put a Rift token down. Check the range on this. Range 3. Okay. Come on. Yeah, okay. This is gonna pull Savage 1-2 spaces towards that rift, so he'll suffer 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my other action, I will turn around and attack him for 3 and push. So for 4, so he's dead. Anyways, yeah. That creates light. Alright, that's Diviner's turn.
Alright, so corruption. We'll move 3, which I think he just stays where he's at because he's adjacent to Spellweaver. But all attackers targeting that will gain Curse this round, and he generates darkness. Okay, and then we'll attack in a straight line for 6 hexes. So, well, shit. I went first, so he's gonna attack Beast Tyrant. Or no, he won't, because these counts as wolves. Never mind.
He'll attack the
Spellweaver then. Yep. So Spellweaver, attack of 7. 7.
Oof.
A big strong boy. Alright. Tracker. It's just the 1. Shoot. Alright.
Oh, he does take damage though in retaliation. He takes
Oh, that's right.
3.
3.
Yeah, the first
right.
damage so far.
Alright. Baby steps.
Wow, barely made a dent in that bar. Look at it. Oh my god, this is obscene.
Still looks red. Alright. Alright, so he's going to step up 1. No, he won't, because he's got a range of +1. So he's going to stay where he's at and attack for 4 to the bear. With advantage. So 4. That is a card pitch. Let's, because I might use, that's a loss, so I'll wait to use that one. Let's use that as a negate the damage. Okay, the scouts. Who goes first? 2 does? No, 1 does. So 1, we'll move for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here, and loots that coin. And then 2, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, but can't loot anything. Okay. Quartermaster.
Alright, Quartermaster, save us all.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's kind of funny. That will work. So I will move 2, attack 1 on this scout for 3. Move 2. Okay, that's that card. And then I will attack 5, range 3, generate light onto the corruption. So attack of 5. Are you?
Why? This is going so poorly.
Okay, that at least is one of the curse cards coming out. Thank you.
Sure.
One of the 5
That's
I think
a
I
great way
have
of looking
now.
at it.
Okay, and then Savage is gone. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
End of round. Yay.
Wow.
Okay, this is the 4th round. Okay. Both of these are discarded. And even taking out those, how many cards did we take out of his deck? 5? He's still got a hand size of 15.
Yeah, well, it doesn't, it's not super, it's not great if your boss doesn't
Alright,
have cards to play.
I guess 14 now that he lost his legendary Gloom, but still.
Right. Yeah, not great.
Not great.
I would say.
Oh, I really needed to give him this because he needs heals. So we'll take that one. Oops, oh, press the right button. Take that one. Okay. Then it's, if there's damage on them, they summon, or they just summon in at the end of 5th and 10th rounds. Okay.
They summon if there's no damage tokens on it. So essentially, if I can't get damage tokens on tracker A or alter A, then it's gonna spawn a savage and a tracker. And if I can't get damage tokens on alter B, it's gonna summon imps.
Savages and imp.
It's looking. I'm gonna put damage tokens on alter A this round.
Okay.
I might not be able to get to alter B, to be quite honest, by the end of round 5. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try, but I just don't think I can get across the map that quickly, unfortunately.
Okay.
So expect some black imps, unfortunately.
Yay.
Yay, our favorite.
Oh yeah, super favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Alrighty. Yeah.
All right, Spellweaver. Oh wait, what are they doing?
Figure out what the manifestation's doing.
Yeah. So down here. Okay, so on the next 3 sources of damage, targeting you, gain a shield of 3. And then.
And it's sources, so this is just gonna continue until that's done.
Yeah.
And then attack in a cluster.
And a cluster at a range -1 and poison. All right, cool.
Cool. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay.
Okay, scouts are attacking in a range of 3 and going to poison, so the 2 down here. And then this guy up here is attacking at a range of 4 again.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to let's see. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to do an attack of 3 on the manifestation at disadvantage.
Okay. Attack of 2.
Okay, so 2.
Okay.
Then the scout. Okay, air. Okay, that's 4 damage. And then this other scout. Okay, so that's also 4. And immobilize. Creates fire. And then I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal the bear.
Okay.
Or Oh wait, no, you're out of range. Sorry,
Nope.
I can heal myself.
Okay.
Also heal myself for 3. And I'm going to. Ooh, let's see what else is gonna attack me this round. Should I turn invisible? He's probably not, because I'm too close.
Yeah, they'll probably target the diviner and the quartermaster right now in that
Yeah.
circle pattern.
So that tracker will attack me potentially.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it'll have to move up.
Okay. You know what? Sure. I'm being overly cautious, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my cloak and turn invisible.
Okay. All right, then diviner.
Okay. Diviner is going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna teleport. Here, and then sacrifice the top action of my card to put damage tokens on this. So that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. All right, corruption. On the next 3 sources of damage from attacks targeting that, it gains a shield of 3. Generates fire. Let's. You know what? I'm gonna pull out this token to keep track of it. Let's change the size. Boom. Okay. So, oh, really? Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, then it will attack in that cluster and poison at a range of -1, attack -1. So it doesn't matter, it's going to attack Quartermaster. Because Quartermaster is going to go before Beast Tyrant. So attack for 6 to Quartermaster. For 7, which still turns into a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because of a shield. Oh, I got one more.
Poison.
Yep, I got 2 more ticks on that. And poison. Alright, Quartermaster's turn. Okay, you and all allies within range 2 add +1 to all your attacks this round. So this attack 3 turns into an attack 4. And what are the scouts doing? I forgot. They're attacking at a range of 3 anyway. This one's immobilized, so he's going to be at disadvantage. This one will be the only one. Okay, and it'll be fine. So attack of 4 on the manifestation. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I was waiting for another null.
Yep, I was too. I'm pretty sure I got 5 more player curse cards in there.
Oh.
Okay, so that was Quartermaster, Beast Tyrant. Bear takes his wound. Damn. 1, 2, 3. I really wanted to get rid of that tracker. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that tracker. 1, 2, 3. Attack the tracker for 2. For 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then I will attack it for 5. Strengthen self. So attack of 5 on the tracker. Earth. Okay, so 5. Got him. That's all I needed.
Jesus Christ.
All right. that was all. That was all I needed.
Yeah.
And then I can attack again, but I can heal him for 3, so gets rid of the wound. 1, 2, 3. Back up to 6. Alright. And ooh. Oh no, that generates it. Dang it. I guess the other card. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Trackers are gone. So now the scouts. So one is immobilized. Will attack quartermaster for 4 for 5 because of poison. Missed. Thank you, but no thank you because now need to add another curse card. And I'm muddled. These guys really need to go away. And then this one will back up 1 and attack quartermaster for 4, 5, for 10. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. No, for 5 because I got my helmet.
The helmet.
Yep, so just for 5, which turns into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Yeah,
that puts 1 more tick on that. Alright, that is the end of that round.
Oh my god. So this is going to be the end of round 5.
Mm-hmm.
There will be imps summoned over here.
Imps, okay.
At the end of the round.
Okay. Alright, beast or quartermaster's got a short rest. Is that his big attack? No, it's not. Okay. Really don't want to get rid of his big attack just yet.
I'm gonna have the Bell Weaver long rest while she's invisible.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, and he's no longer immobilized. Okay, I'm gonna add this. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's the right move. Yeah, I'm gonna have a try quartermaster try and get rid of one of those scouts this round. Probably get rid of the one that's almost dead. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Now I need to give movement to the bear. Gosh dang it. Oh, that hurts. Oh man. Man, if the bear had more health, I would have him go through the coals.
Yeah, don't do that.
To attack the corruption, but he doesn't have much health left, so can't do that.
Do you think the thing in the treasure chest is actually treasure, or it's gonna auto kill one of us? What are the odds? What do you think?
I don't know. That's gonna be interesting.
Ooh.
to get through this to give movement. And let's see what happens. All right. Okay, so what is he doing? 90. He's going to move 2. He's going to summon a Valrat Tracker, who's going to be an elite. And then he's just retaliating for the... What is that? That's at the end of the round, so... Alright. Interesting. Alright, so Bear will move up. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, loses strengthened. Then I will command it to move 4, which he'll just move 1. Can't push him, but that's okay. Discard, and then Beast Tyrant will attack for 3 at a range of 3. Aha, for 5. 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
4, 5. Alright. Sweet. Alright, Quartermaster. What was I going to do? Let's do... Yeah, none of my allies are around me. No, okay, that's alright. So I'm going to have a shield of 1 for this round, which turns into a shield of 2 because of my armor for now. And then I will attack for 5 at a range of 3, generating light on the scout here. Which turns into, well, either way it's dead. But, would the refresh just count as a 0? Like, I don't know how
Yeah.
I would count that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just you pick the one that doesn't have
Doesn't
any
give a
added
buff.
damage.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
it doesn't have the like added complexity of like, oh, is the benefit of the non-damage better or anything like that. It's just like pick the one that has the less damage. So
Okay.
yeah, you get to refresh something.
Okay, Quartermaster, let's refresh our armor, because that's the only thing we've used so far. And I will heal myself next round. Actually, where the scout is, he's just going to melee attack. Okay. Alright, Diviner.
I'm going to heal 2, affect all allies.
Okay, so that gets rid of poison. Heals this one. Excuse me. Heal the bear. Thank you.
And then I'm going to move all my rift tokens up to 3 spaces. So I'm going to stick this one under the boss. Pick up the boss. Thank you. I'm going to stick this one under the scout over here. Pick up the scout. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this is going to be an attack of 2. Normally it would be pierce and curse. I guess it will still pierce 2 on the shield that the corruption throws up at least, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do an attack of 2 on the corruption.
Oh, hold on. That's right. So I attacked it for 5, so it got a shield of 3. So actually, only 2 of those went through. So that tick moves down.
Right, and that was the first tick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that tick moves down. Okay. Now, so you
Okay.
attacked it with a plus
And then
1.
I just attacked with plus 1, so it's an attack of 3, pierce 2. So it only has a shield of 1, so it does 2 damage.
Okay, 1, 2, and then that goes down again.
This might have needed to happen at the very start of the round. Let me double check. Okay, Alter A needs to remove 1 damage, and the manifestation heals 2 points. That technically happened at the start of the round. I mean,
okay.
It's fine.
Alright.
We just need to keep track.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack the scout for an attack of 2. I'm going to go ahead and use my ancient bow to make this an attack of 4 curse and wound.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so that's an attack of 6. Actually, that's technically 3 curses total, because my ability card had a curse, my bow had a curse, and I just drew a curse. So,
Alright.
That's nice.
That is nice.
And it's also wounded.
Wounded. That's right. All right.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Scout takes a wound. And we'll attack Quartermaster God, for 5.
Whew.
For 4, which turns into 2 because of my 2 shield this round. So I just take 2 damage. But
he does curse and metal you.
another curse. Oh, that was not supposed to go in there. That was supposed to go in my deck. Hold on. Take that one out.
Classic Greg cheating.
Shh. It's fine. Curse in this deck, and then muddled again. All right. So curse and manifestation. We'll move 2, which doesn't need to because he's adjacent to an enemy. We'll summon a Valrath tracker that is an elite. So where are the trackers? Is that the tracker? This is the tracker. Summon me an elite. Tracker. We'll go right here. Clunk. Okay, and then...
Exciting.
Yep, and then it retaliates for 3. Generated the fire. But, yep. And then Spellweaver, do your long rest.
Spellweaver long rested and is no longer invisible.
Alright, end of round.
Not feeling great about this, not gonna lie.
No, especially with this tracker just being summoned. And then at the end, that was the 5th round, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, so now the imps get summoned.
So now we summon
So 3 imps.
3 imps?
And they're all elite. Yeah. 3 imps at at D.
Okay, if Alter B has no damage tokens, all
3 elite imps.
okay, I was reading too far. Okay, so 3 elite imps. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what we need. 1.
And you know what? I thought
2,
so too, actually.
3. Oh, okay, cool.
That was my exact thought. I was like, what does this situation need? More imps.
Needs
actually.
Yeah, it needs more things that can attack at range and poison and do things.
Precisely.
Oh my god. And every time we attack them, we attack with disadvantage. Alright, cool. That's also what we need.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, short resting.
Okay, the tracker doesn't have any shield yet. Okay, let's try this. Okay, these 2 cards are discarded. Okay, Manifestation's got 1 more shield of 3. Beast Tyrant. Oh my god, I only got 2 cards left. Yeah, I'm gonna short rest. Oh, damn.
What?
I mean, it's a lost card
You
anyway.
lose a good one?
Yeah, it's an attack. It's a command of an attack 5. It is a lost card anyway. But I think that'll be better than potentially losing the heal card for now. So, speaking of which, bring that back out. And yeah, we'll just do that. That's the top. That's the bottom. All right. All right, ready?
Yep. Ready as I'll ever be.
Right. All right.
Just, you know, not at all.
Not at all. All right. So he's
Never ready.
going at 49. He's going to push 2, target all adjacent enemies. He's going to create 1 disarm and poison trap in each adjacent empty hex.
That's so messed up.
And then he's going to heal 3 times character self, and then wound, wound and push all adjacent enemy. Well, no one will get wounded again because we'll already be away from him, but then he'll heal.
Great. Also, this is a good reminder that we need to take 1 damage off of the altar, please, and heal him for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly, steadily reversing our progress.
God, this is insane.
I feel so bad about it. I don't think this is going well, Craig.
I don't think so
Just
either.
gonna be honest.
This is crazy.
I think we need to have more damage on it. We're on round 6.
Yeah.
We're over a third of the way through the rounds.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. I'm gonna heal 3 on the bear.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to, part of that's to make up for what I'm about to do, which is attack 4 and then all allies suffer 2 damage. So,
Okay.
consume fire. Do an attack of 4 on all enemies in the room. So we'll start with the manifestation. Okay, so that's 6. He's got a shield of 3. And that's his last use of it, I believe. So he takes 3 damage.
Yep. So it just went to 180. Okay.
And that card is done.
Yep. So then I will get that over here. That goes in the discard. Alright, so yeah, it looks like so far 15 is his lowest number that he has.
Okay, let's do the tracker next.
Okay.
Okay, stunned and 4.
So he's dead.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean, I meant the elite.
Oh, this tracker. Oh my god. Okay.
No, it's okay. Can you bring the other one back though, please? Because
Yeah.
I did genuinely need the elite tracker.
So it was 4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay. That was an Aesir blade. Where are they at? Is this one? Oh, come on. He was a normal. He was right here. He was down to 4 hit points. Or no, I think it was an elite, but either way, it was down to 4 hit points. And it had a wound. I honestly forgot the tracker.
Yep. Alright, let me now see if I can kill the Ashblade.
Okay.
Attack. Oh, there we go. He's dead anyways. Great.
Okay.
Easy. Alright, and then the imps. These are all at disadvantage. So we'll do the first imp. Okay, so it just creates earth, and that's 4 to that imp.
Okay.
Okay, second imp. 5. That one.
Okay.
And then the last imp. Nothing. But I got rid of it. No, I don't feel too bad about that actually.
Right.
And then if you haven't already, please everyone takes 2 damage.
All right.
Apologies.
Whew, Quartermaster's hurting.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's all right. He's got heals, so I can do it.
Yeah. You got heals. You're fine.
Yep. I got my regenerate still.
Alright, and then I'm going to turn the darkness into Okay. Now that's my turn.
Alright. Tracker is going to shoot at a range, which will be Quartermaster, because Quartermaster is the only one within range. And shooting for 4. For 3, which turns into 2. And remuddled. Still muddled.
Wait, he's stunned. No. He shouldn't have done that.
Oh, he's stunned?
Undo
Oh,
what you just did. Yeah.
okay.
Did 4 damage and stunned him. I think you forgot to put
I-
the stun on because we thought it was the other guy. We
Yep.
got confused there.
Yep, I did.
So-
Okay, so let me move the. Okay.
You
the
did not do
tracker's
that.
back.
You're fine.
Yep. Put the 2 back on. Okay. Beast Tyrant. Bear will attack Corruption for 2.
F him up.
For 3.
Okay.
Then I will attack him for 4 to start. Damn, but I gotta heal.
Heal yourself.
Yep. Okay, that's alright. So that goes bye-bye. Then I have him attack for 4 again, and then do a heal 3 self. So attack of 4 again for 8. Let's go.
Okay. That's better.
8. And then heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was Beast Tyrant. Diviner. Yeah.
I'm going to heal. Okay. I've got a heal 6 lined up. Who do you want on? The Quartermaster or the Bear?
Let's do the bear, because the Quartermaster, I got some potions and stuff I can
That's what I
use.
figured. You've got potion. I just
Yeah.
wanted to check. Okay, so 6 to the Bear, please.
5, 6, okay.
And I'll go ahead and consume the earth to make darkness. Okay, and then credit that, and then I'll put a rift down. Here. Yep. Okay. It's gonna attack the tracker. For attack of 3. Cursed. Okay, attack 5.
And then curse.
And then the thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the manifestation for 3, 4. And I'll go ahead and heal the bear for 2.
Okay.
Oh, and then the I should have mentioned this earlier. The tracker is muddled as part of that. I guess our main baddie can't be muddled, but the
Tracker
can
can.
be.
Yep.
Okay, that's the Diviner's turn.
Alright, Quartermaster. How do I want to do this? I go 1. It's not enough movement. Dang. God, those things are scary. Okay. Is he already wounded or no? There's not. That one, so I'll stick with my original plan. So attack 2, range 3, wound on the tracker. Well, yeah, because he's going to heal himself anyway, so there's no need to put the wound on there. So attack of 2 on the tracker. Attack of 3. And now he's got a wound. And I will move. Oh, I am muddled. Okay, so still +1. Just do basic move. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna block him in. and then I will. Do I have? Okay, I have it in my hands. Maybe next round. Actually, you know what? This round, I will heal 5 self. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that is my turn. Scout is no more. Black imps are targeting 2, poisoning. They are.
Range of 5.
Yep, hold on, I think. Oh, yep, hold on. Be right back. Okay. So they'll just move 1, but they got a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ho ho! Good thing I moved closer. So 1, 1, and 1. All right, and then corruption. We'll push 2, target all adjacent enemies. So 1. Well, I guess it would go this way, wouldn't it?
So you take 3.
Or no, sorry, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, that's still 2. 1, 2, 3.
And
1,
then
2.
line out, yeah.
1, 2.
You're not adjacent to it.
I'm not?
No,
Oh, I guess I'm not.
You're not
Sorry.
adjacent to the manifestation. You're adjacent to the tracker,
To the
but
tracker.
the tracker's not doing that.
That's right. Alright, and then he's going to create a disarm and poison trap in each adjacent empty hex. Use, which is only what, 2? But still.
Yeah.
That's still too many, bro.
Too many. And then it's gonna heal itself 12.
Of course, because, you know, why not? Why not?
So I'm gonna work on that.
Okay. Get the trap set here. Okay, disarm and poison. Disarm and poison. Okay. End of round. Oh, yay.
Really sucks. How would you feel about me swapping places with the tracker?
With the diviner?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how early you're going, because I could potentially kill him with the quartermaster, or I could not.
Well, if you'd rather do that, then I don't have to do that because I can get out of there a different way. I was just trying to figure out
Okay.
what your plan was.
Because I'm going.
I won't switch then with him. I'll do
Okay.
something else.
I am going early, not super early, but early,
Okay.
and hopefully. And although I don't know if I'll kill him or not, so if he's still alive, you can switch him, and then maybe I could finish him
Alright,
off with
well.
the. Okay.
I'll change up what I'm gonna do. It's fine.
Okay.
I had a different option as well. I was just trying to test the waters. Okay. Let's do. All right, ready when you are.
All right. Okay, this is their shield 5 nonsense. Yeah. All right. And the heal for 1. Okay. That's that. Corruption. Ooh, 11.
Manifestation's going early. Okay, well that's
Damn.
the earliest card right there.
Alright, so they got a move 4, shield 2, generating darkness. And then they're, god damn it, they're going to heal level +1 times character? Are you freaking kidding me? Regenerate and strengthen.
So messed up. This is so messed up.
A level +1, so that is 6. 6 times 4? Isn't that 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, that we need to heal him for 2 and take 1 off of the altar. Yeah, I think that's 24.
God damn. Okay, so that pretty much puts him back at full health.
Yeah, that's it.
That is insane.
Okay, well. And then he regens and strengthens, and so does all of our enemies.
Oh, all of them?
It says
Target
self
sex.
and all honest.
Oh, adjacent allies.
Oh, adjacent? Oh.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So just
okay. Sorry, I was
just the tracker.
Hey, after that card, I was expecting it to be all eyes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh,
Little traumatized.
Okay.
All right, diviner.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm going to Dawn Rift here. I'm going to heal the quartermaster for 4. And then the quartermaster and the spellweaver have an additional shield of 3 for the round.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll be helpful, but there we go. And then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna teleport. Well, actually, you know what? Before I do that, how many tokens are left on this altar?
There are 2.
How much damage? Okay, and we're at the end of round 7.
Yeah, this will be the end of round 7.
Okay, so 8, 9. Oh man.
I don't. This is insane that only the diviner can do that, because that's like managing moving her back and forth.
Yeah, it is,
wow.
And it's not. You know what? I'm not going to move this turn because I'm just going to have to put more tokens on it in a minute. which I'm gonna do preemptively. So, I'll just hang up. Actually.
Okay.
Whew.
All right. Beast Tyrant. Bear will move back. 1, 2, 3. And attack this guy for 2. For 3. Regen comes off. Okay, then I'm going to command him to attack for 4. Okay, generating earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then tell him to attack for 4 again. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost brought him back down. That 20 nonsense hit points. Heal. Alright, Spellweaver.
Alright. Okay. Interesting. It'll still be helpful to stun them, I think, so I'm gonna stick with my original plan, which is to move down. Yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna get this cluster of these 2 imps over here. Probably won't do any damage to them because of their ridiculous shield, but we'll see. It's gonna be an attack of 3 and stun.
Okay.
First one, attack of 6, so the 1 gets through.
1 got through. Oh, it's attacking at disadvantage.
Oh, it's a disadvantage. Never mind. Oh, great. Well, whatever. Just wasted a bless.
Just,
Love that.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one, disadvantage. Okay, I just create light. So no damage, but they're both stunned, which, you know, is great for future rounds. And that's turn. So sad.
Quartermaster is going to you and all allies within range 2 add +1 to all your attacks this round. So this attack 3 turns into an attack 4 on this tracker. So attack of 4. Wait, am I on the right? Nope. Good thing I checked before I drew the card. Alright, attack of 4. Attack of 8. Well, got him.
Got him.
Alright, no tracker. That is 6-2. You know what? I'm going to do my major stamina potion for him, so get back 3 cards. So let's definitely take that one back. Let's take that one back, and let's take this one back. Alright, that was that. That's the end of the round since there are no trackers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so before we get too carried away, he does not have any. He can't play 2 cards, so he pretty much short rests.
Yeah, so let me double check the rules just to make sure we're doing this right. But yeah, so if you don't have 2 cards, then lose 1 random level 0 card from the discard pile. Shuffle the remaining discards into a new face down pile below any card that still may be in its deck. So the 1 card that's here will be on top.
Okay.
And then all the other cards will go underneath it. So one of the 0s will disappear.
Okay, so let me get these ones because these are all the 0 cards. Okay, random. Boom, this one's gone. Okay, so then.
And then the other ones go together and get shuffled.
Okay.
And then they'll go on the stack. I'll put this one on top. Okay.
All right.
Oh man.
All right, ready?
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, both of my guys are going at 23. Okay. All right, Bear will go first. Attack of 2. Attack of 3. Oh, well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. He was supposed to heal, right? Because it's the start of the round?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Heals 2.
this one goes down, heals for 2. Okay, so then attack of... shoot, what was it? What did I draw? Attack of 2, so for 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Then I'm going to have him attack of 2 again. Can't place the wound. Still can't place that wound, so it's another attack of 3. Okay. And then attack of 3, but doesn't have a shield, so don't need to worry about the pierce. Attack of 6. 6. Alright. So that was Bear. Let's see. I think I'm okay with all that. Alright. Quartermaster. Going to go ahead and you and all allies within range 2 may add a +1 to all your attacks this round.
Okay.
So even Spellweaver, yep, and nope, Diviner's just
Cool.
out. Yep. So Spellweaver gets to add a +1 to your attacks. So this attack 5 turns into an attack 6, which I will, why not use my major and minor power potion, so it gives me a +3, so it's an attack 9 on this guy. Okay. So 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I was just waiting
5,
for a
6,
null.
7, 8. Yeah, I know, everything clenched up from my eyes down. Okay, discard. That is Quartermaster Diviner.
Okay. I'm going to use the top part of my card to put 5 damage on this altar. If you could do that for me, Craig.
Okay.
Great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
And then I'm going to attack 3 on the manifestation. Great. Why is it only when we're attacking him that we're drawing these nulls?
Right?
This feels suspicious.
Right?
I mean, it was supposed to be an attack of 3, but still.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay.
See, imps are just the one is moving, which he can't because he can't get any closer. Oh, well, hold on. He's a range of 5. 1, 2,
But I'm still
3,
within
4,
range.
5. Yep.
Yeah, I'm still within range, so you're still gonna attack me.
So attacking for 2. Missed, but you are poisoned
Okay.
and a curse.
Great.
All right, and the other 2 are no
Love
longer
that.
stunned. Corruption, what is he doing? So he's going to curse, targeting all enemies within, Jesus Christ, within range 3. We'll start with that. So let's go 1, 2. Yeah, so I get,
over here.
yeah, so I get 2 as the Beast Tyrant. Quartermaster gets 1. Beast Tyrant, you get 2. Okay. Then he's going to push 2, targeting all enemies within range 3 as well. He's going to push everyone 2. 1, 2. And then you're just going to go 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Alright.
The good news is he can't attack anyone because
Oh yeah, because it's a melee. Yeah. Although
Yeah.
there is Earth. So he's attacking at range, range -2. So range of 5. So he's going to consume the Earth.
And there's light, so it's actually an attack -2, and there's no adjacent enemies, but it's -2. So
Okay. So we'll ignore that one. And then just do the ranged attack at a range of 4. Yeah, because he's got a range of 6. So 3.
So an attack of 5 on.
It'd be the bear, because the bear went first. Is it all enemies or just? Nope.
No, it's just 1.
Yeah, whoever. Okay, so the bear. So attack of 7.
Attack of 5.
Attack
it's
of 5.
-2 because of the light.
That's right. Okay. So attack of 5 being strengthened. Alright, attack of 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's no longer strengthened. And then Spellweaver.
Okay, well, him using the light just screwed up my plan, so I'm gonna go ahead and. I was gonna attack the imps and do some splash damage, but I'm just gonna.
Okay.
That's for +1. Thank you for that. Yeah, okay. Come on. Nope, ignore the other one. That's an attack of 7.
Okay, on who? Sorry.
On the manifestation.
Okay, attack of 7.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7. Alright.
And trying to decide. Move away. I guess I could go. Sure, you know what? I'll go stand by the treasure chest. Seems like a worthwhile thing to do at this point.
Right.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, end of round.
Consume the darkness to create fire. To create.
Okay, so then those 3 would be waning.
Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah, they don't go down. Thank
That's
you.
alright. Yes, I have a feeling we're gonna have to redo this one. So I'm just trying to think of.
I think so.
I think it would be better to have everyone just focus on him being in the middle to start, and then eventually having the 2 that are down, like the melee people, like maybe walk their way up here, and then maybe send someone up to deal with the archers or something if he does the whole switch places or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that set the tone pretty early on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see how far. Okay, well, that's gone. Oop, went too far up. There we go. Master's got a short rest. Okay. Both of these cards for him are over here. Need to go in the discard. Alright.
Yeah, I feel like if we redo this one, which we probably will have to. My thing is because I mean those archers suck, and like I feel like it's good that we got them off the table in the sense that like we're not being as badly damaged.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we've gotta come up with a strategy that lets the Spellweaver and the Diviner focus on like the multi-target enemies, and I think the Bear and the Quartermaster just have to spend all of their time like laying into this main guy.
Yep.
Like, because they're the only characters that can do like consistently larger damage, and I think the fact that you spent so much of the early rounds focusing on the other enemies probably ate up too much time.
Yep.
And the Spellweaver at least can like lay out consistent damage across large groups. And I think we should lean into that.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna have to do for now. Yep. All right. Here we go. Spellweaver.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see what the asshole's doing.
Because he's going at 90, he's going to move 2, he's going to summon the tracker.
Okay.
And then he's going to pull 3, targeting all enemies within range 4, and immobilizing them, and if there's darkness, all adjacent enemies will suffer 3 damage.
Interesting. Alright, Spellweaver is going to... Fuck it, yeah, let's do this. Gonna do she's gonna do the Inferno again.
Okay.
So I'm gonna consume the fire. Do an attack of 4. So starting with the manifestation. Oh, wrong character.
Yep.
Fuse.
And then he heals, right?
Okay, he heals 2.
So damage off of the altar. He heals for 2. Okay.
Let's try this again.
Yep.
Attack 4. Okay,
Attack
so
5.
5 on him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, we'll do amp for here. 5 on him. Oh, wait, disadvantage? Yep, 5 on him.
Okay.
Next one down the line. 2.
Okay.
Next one down the line. Nothing. Wow,
That's
this guy is the
nothings.
luckiest amp young demand. This is the second time that we've gotten a null on this strike. Interesting. Okay, and then everyone suffers 2 damage. Apologies. Okay, and then I'm going to summon my burning avatar.
Nice. All right.
And then four, pull 3. 1, 2. I'm gonna put him out of range. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Strategy on my part. Okay.
Right.
That's my turn.
All right, Quartermaster. I'm just gonna do a basic move of 2, so I can get within range. An attack for 5, generating light. So attack of 5 for 6. 6. She's 150. Good lord, dude. Okay. Bear. We'll move up 2. Attack of 2 on the corruption. Attack of 3. Okay. Then I'm going to have him attack for 5. Strengthen self. Attack of 6. Get heal. Attack of 6 on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And strengthened. Because now I can attack of 4 again for 5. Nice. Okay. Black imps suck. Alright. This guy down here can't get any closer. 3 can't get any closer. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't need to move either because he can attack Quartermaster. He's going to attack.
Yay!
Yep.
Right.
Attack Quartermaster for 2. Okay, which turns into 1. Yep, but I am poisoned. And I gotta move the tick down on my shield. Alright, Diviner.
Diviner is going to heal 2. Affect all allies.
Nice, okay.
Chi region. Yeah. Slight, okay. And then I'm going to move Thrift Token. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's heal for a second. Yeah. Keep that one where it is. Attack the corruption for an attack of 2. An attack of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Corruption is doing a lot of things. He's gonna move 2, which he can't really. You can move 1, 2, something like that. Going to summon an elite. Yep, 1 elite tracker. Again. Is this the tracker? Yeah. Excuse me, give me the tracker. There we go. Okay. Then, that was the bottom action of that card. Then, a pull 3, target all enemies within range 4. So, pulled. So that trap's gone. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. What was the pull? Pull 3.
3.
So you are also on the trap.
Yay!
2, 3. So you are disarmed and poisoned as well.
Great. Love that for me.
And everyone is also immobilized.
Yay!
Alright. Cool round. Love that. I'd rather have him have the 3 attacks with the 3 shield nonsense. Alright. End of round. What round was that? That was 10. Okay, so at the end of this round, stuff will summon. Alright. Quartermaster's disarmed. Of course he is. Yep, let's do that one and that one. Quartermaster. Can't really attack. So yeah, let's do that. Because that'll help. Man, being disarmed and immobilized, why not just put a stun? Why not just make it a stun?
Because you could do other things.
Freaking do anything.
You could heal, you could do insta kills, you could put up shields. The world is your oyster, really, if you think about it.
I don't want it. Well, shoot. Okay, I'll take this one.
How do we feel about me now swapping with the new tracker, the diviner, and sticking the tracker behind the wall, and then you just have the beast tyrant move away?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Because then we don't have to worry about him, you know?
Right, he's trapped.
Yeah. Exactly. That's the goal, at least.
Okay, do this then. Okay, ready?
Yep, ready.
Alright, Beast Tyrant. Bear will stay where he's at, of course. Attacking for 2, being strengthened. For 3. No longer mobilized or strengthened. Alright, Beast Tyrant himself will move 3. 1, 2, 3.
You go get that treasure chest.
Yep, that was what I'm doing.
Nice.
Could shield. Nope, can't because I'm not adjacent to an ally. So no ally gets an extra shield this round. And then. Oh god, I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. You dumbass. I picked 2 bottom action cards. So I will heal myself as the Beast Tyrant. Beast Tyrant's back to full health. Yep, that was
wow, I was so happy for you.
Very productive frickin' round. Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
Tracker is going to attack at a range and then create 1 disarm trap in any adjacent hex closest to an enemy. Really?
So he'll attack the
bear?
Spellweaver?
Or
oh yeah, the bear, because the bear went first. Sorry,
yep.
You're right.
2, 3, yep. So attacking the bear for...
So bear for 4.
4. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then creates a disarm trap right there. Because we need more of those.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright,
Yep,
that's the tracker's turn. Quartermaster. Oh, come on. Change color. There we go. What was I going to do?
What were you going to do?
Oh yeah, shield 1 affects self and all adjacent allies. for the
Nice.
round. So, yeah, Spellweaver, that's what you get because can't move or attack. Alright, Spellweaver.
Alright, on the next two sources of damage, I'll suffer no damage instead. Activate that. Oh, and my person goes.
Yep.
Alright, got a move of 3, a range of 3. So... very bravely move in. And attack the corruption. It's got an attack of 2. Of course. It's a 4. I love it. Honestly, that's the best thing that could happen.
Oh yeah.
And it creates fire. Yeah, and that's me.
Okay.
So I'm no longer these things.
Nope. Black imps are moving and healing range 3. Really? So.
And more of them are going to be summoned at the end of this round. So really, we're just creating an imp pit down at the bottom of the.
1, 2. Heals for 3. Or no, heals is. Wait, hold on. That says a heal 2, range 3.
Yeah, so they heal each other.
Yep. Okay, so hold on. Let me backtrack. So this guy would heal him for 3. 1, 2, 3. You would move 1, 2. Heal this buddy for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then he would move 2. 1, 2. Heal you for 3. 2, 3. Back to full health. Because why not? Alright, Diviner.
Look, the imps aren't the issue. All we have to do is kill the boss, okay?
That's true.
There could be as many imps if there wants to be. We're just gonna fucking ignore them, you know? It's fine. Okay. I'm going to swap places with the tracker.
Okay.
Whee!
And now you're stuck.
Sayonara.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, let's see, what's the corruption doing? Going to push people?
Yeah.
And, okay.
Push people, create traps again, and then attack.
Great. Love that for it. I'm going to heal everyone for 2. Light. That's my turn.
Alright. So he will push 2, targeting all adjacent enemies. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Spellweaver takes 3 damage.
Damage. I lose a pip instead. That's fine.
Create 1 disarm poison trap in each adjacent empty hex. So that is 1, 2, 3. And I need 1 more trap, so let me do that. And then disarm and poison. Alright. End of round. And so now 3 more imps spawn.
Yes.
1, a 2, a 3. Okay, you were first. So you go there. You were second. And you were third. Okay. Cool. Quartermaster short resting. Move that card back because I forgot about that one. Okay. Yep, why not? All right, ready?
Hey.
Okay. Corruption's going at 11.
Oh, early.
So they're going to move for shield 2, generate darkness, and then heal for 24, and then regenerate and strengthen affects self and all adjacent allies. Okay. They're gonna move 4, which I'm assuming he'd
Wouldn't
go
it just move his stuff over? Yeah.
Yep, this way to attack. Well, he wouldn't attack, but that's what he's doing. He's got a shield of 2 for the round. Generates dark. Alright, and then
Heal 24.
heal 24, regenerate, and strengthen self. Come on. There we go. Alright, 24.
So it should be at 148. Rough. I was checking to see if any of, because the diviner's cards sometimes let me look at ability cards and change the order of it, but all the cards say specifically non-boss ability cards, which sucks.
Sucks.
Because I feel like being able to cancel that heal would be so great.
So great. And then this thing takes damage or whatever, and then he heals for 2, right?
Oh, yep.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Beast Tyrant.
Could be sorry.
Shit, me Christmas. Alright, Bear's gonna move up.
Get up in there.
Attack for 2. For 3.
3.
Generate comes off.
Tyrant's up there.
Mm-hmm. And then I will move for 3 and then give a +1 to all my attacks this round. So this attack 4 after this, because I'm scared.
Yeah.
This attack.
So am I. It's gonna be like, if the game automatically ends.
This attack 4 is now an attack 5. Attack 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so those are both discarded. I say end of turn. Give me the treasure. Please be nice. I cannot read that at all.
Where is that?
It's up here.
I see. You find an old tome littered with technical drawings and design somethings of a wide array of. Oh man, it's blurry even on my screen.
Hold on.
Which is pretty wild.
I think I've got an idea. So we pull this out. Go here.
But essentially, it's a series of symbols that go with the other ones.
Ooh, it's not going to show me. Damn. Okay, well, that was an idea, but it was a bad idea.
And the flavor text. Essentially, we found more text with the
With those symbols.
those symbols, and
Which,
I wonder if like.
I still don't know what that is because that's from the original Gloomhaven, like the base game. All right, well, I'll keep that over here.
Yeah, with the other stack of
Morse code stuff. Yeah, because it's even at the end of the. It's at the end of Dominic's, little tales.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Beast Tyrant anyway. Spellweaver.
Okay. Spellweaver. Going to rinse and repeat. Same old thing. Okay. Just going to attack for. Oh, nope. First, my friend's gonna go. My avatar is going to attack at. Well, I guess it can move back a step.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Actually, nope. I'm gonna have it stay where it's at, and then attack is just see why it's at. Okay. Attack for 2 at disadvantage. Oh, great. Wow, this is really lucky. Attack 4.
Nice.
Okay. And then now I'm gonna attack everything. So attack of. Consume the fire to do an attack of 4 on the manifestation. Attack 3. Great. Tracker over in the corner here. 5. Okay, all the imps. Imp here at disadvantage. Okay. 4. Next imp. 5 and curse. Okay. Let's go over here. Nothing. Next one. 5. These. At 4. Last guy. 6. And then everyone else suffers 2 damage.
Bye-bye, Avatar.
I'm including my... Huh?
I said bye-bye, Avatar.
Yeah, bye-bye, Avatar. But upon death, it explodes and does an attack of 3 on all adjacent enemies.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah, attack 3 on the manifestation. Attack of 4. Good job, buddy. You did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
That was a solid amount of damage. And then, where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? Sure. Let's go here. All right.
All right.
Sure.
Spellweaver Diviner.
Okay. Diviner is. Is it gonna? Is gonna put down a rift here. Yeah, this will be good. Alright, and then there's going to do an attack of 3 on everything within range 2 of that rift. So everything but this one in the corner here.
Okay.
Okay. The attack of, attack of 3. Okay, disadvantage. Should be the right color. Excuse. Okay. Start with this injured one. Okay, attack of 3 is dead. Okay, this one here. Attack of 4. And muddle. These are all the surviving ones will be muddled. Okay, next one. Attack of 5. Next one. Attack 5. Next one. Nothing. But there was.
Good thing you've drawn the curse card on number 1. That's on all your multiple attacks.
Yeah, it's the luckiest black imp known to man. Swear to God. And then let me see. I'm gonna move. Do I want to move? Yes, I do. Move here, but I might depend what they're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check this one.
Okay.
Visible. And that's my turn.
All right. Master. Change color. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That'll be next round, I think. This round, I'm going to add +1 to all my attacks this round. All my allies went before me, so that doesn't affect them. So this attack 2 turns into an attack 3 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. The son of a bitch moved. Never mind. I'll just use a basic move and then use the ranged attack, so this attack is only an attack 2, range 3.
Okay.
What the oh my god, are you serious? Okay, refresh. Alright, so attack 2 can refresh. Let's refresh my heal. Okay, who did not get to go yet? I think it was just the tracker. Or the imps. The imps and the trackers. Or the imps and the imp and the tracker. But shit, their card reshuffled. Oh my god. Well, there goes that round.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Love that, because Tracker can't do anything because he's basically stunned behind this wall. Oh my gosh. Discard, discard.
Let me just see if I can remember what card they had. It was a reuse one.
Yeah, and it was like
Oh, it was this one. I know what it was. It was this one because I remember it being a curse one. There we go.
Okay.
Let them take their turn.
So
integrity and all of that. I know it sucks.
Put this up here so I can do this all. All right. So number 1 will move.
They're moving and they're attacking.
So attacking. They're all got attack range. Targeting 2. So
targeting.
Move up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Not him. 3 would. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
1,
both
2,
on
3.
the Spellweaver and the
Quartermaster. Okay, Spellweaver went first, right? Alright, so he's going to attack for 3? Nope, for 2. Being muddled. Okay, missed, but you were going to be poisoned.
Poisons? Yeah.
Yeah. Then attack for 2 as well. Okay, 2, which turns into a 1 because I got my shield. Move that down. Okay. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Alright, so that was that one. So then 4. We'll move up. Whoa, no, excuse me. Just 1, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so
yep, was in range for both.
Attacking Spellweaver for 3, since you're poisoned. Nothing. Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm cursed, but that's.
Yep. Oh yeah, gotta add curse to that first attack. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, I did that again. Gosh dang
I
it.
think you added it to the monsters. I wouldn't say anything, but
Okay, that comes out. Keep forgetting that the little one is not mine. Add curse. There we go. Okay. So now this one will attack Quartermaster for 3. Okay, missed.
nothing. But you work first, yeah.
Okay, click the right curse button this time. No more curse cards. Okay, good. Means,
Oh, well, there you go.
that means
Isn't that comforting?
yeah, that means Quartermaster has them all. Okay. 5 can go here, but that's about it. And then 6 can go, excuse me, 6 you can go there. 3, 4, 5. Nope, out of range. Okay, so you guys are no longer muddled. Okay.
And now it goes back in.
Now it goes back in, and I'll shuffle. Okay, there we go.
Now it's the end of the round.
Yep. Okay, let's get in there. Excuse me, take this. Now this. Ooh, only had 1 card left. Beast Tyrant's got a short rest. Was that the...
This is round 13.
Yeah, this will be round 13. That's right, because that was round 12. Okay.
So, you know, only a couple more rounds to do 128
28
damage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely next time just have the melee
We gotta
attackers
wail
wail
on
on
him. I feel like it's tough because none of our characters, I would say, are the heaviest hitters.
Right.
Compared to, like, the barbarian, the blood character,
The berserker.
even the medic. Like, there's just, the berserker, the scoundrel. We just, like, there's some characters that can, like, lay down in the right circumstance, like, 10 to 20 damage.
Right.
If conditions are right. And none of our characters have that, really. But at the very least, we just need people focusing fire on it as much as possible.
Yep.
Yeah. But we'll see what we can do in the last little bit.
Mm-hmm. Do this combo again. This combo was kind of cool. All right. Diviner.
It feels maybe pointless, but I'm gonna do it anyways, just so that we can pretend like this could be a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put things on this altar so that we could theoretically kill it. It's not gonna happen, but we can pretend.
Right.
So could you put 5 damage tokens on that, please?
5. Okay.
And then, speaking of which, it should heal too, and take 1 off of the other one.
There, and heal. Okay. Oh, and then...
Yep.
Forgot about this card. So it's going on initiative 20. It's going to move 3. If there's darkness, it will curse, targeting all adjacent enemies. If there's fire, it will disarm. And then for its top action, it will attack in that 2-3-2-3 pattern and wound and generate fire.
Cool. That's my turn. Is the diviner.
Okay. Quartermaster is going to... this one. So just a basic move of 2, so I can get over this trap because he's got boots of levitation. Okay. And then I'm going to attack for 5. Yeah. Attack for 5 on 6, 7. Okay. All right, that's Quartermaster's turn. Spellweaver.
Okay, Spellweaver's limited by the fact that she's got to recover all her lost cards, but she will give everyone Retaliate 2, range 3 for the round.
Nice. All right.
She gets all her lost cards back.
All right. Well, guy doesn't need to move. Will consume the darkness to curse, which I don't think there's any more curse cards anyway. Targeting all adjacent enemies. Yep, no more curse cards. Okay. And then we'll generate. Right. We'll generate fire for this next part, and in a 2-3-2-3 pattern. 2-3-2. 3. Yep, we'll just be Quartermaster. So attacking for 7, which I think is actually a -1. Yeah, so attack of 6.
I think actually he'd go the other direction, because this way he can get the
yep, Beast Tyrant.
Beast and
Okay.
both the Beast Tyrants.
Alright, so with the bear, attack of 6, being strengthened. Okay, 6. 6. And then 6 to the Beast Tyrant himself for 12. That fucking kills him. Are you serious?
You know what's funny is I legitimately had the thought. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if you got it ×2 and that was exactly the score hit points?
Oh my
Well,
god.
for the rest of the cards.
That's insane. Alright. Go away. Beast Tyrant. Let's run. Alright. Bear's gonna attack for 2.
Oh hey, you retaliate though. I should have mentioned
Oh,
this,
that's right.
Because I just gave it to you. It's retaliate 2, range 3. So I guess you would have done 4 on behalf of both of them total.
Okay, so there's 4, plus another 2 that he just did for his attack. Okay, I'm going to command him to attack for 5. Where's the strengthen? Because this is that card. Strengthen self. So attack of 5, attack of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Discard, and then attack of 4, being strengthened. Oh, for 8. Oh my god.
It's time to be strengthened. Oh
yes.
My gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Just 103 more damage. Easy. That healing for 24, that's crazy. Alright.
Yeah, and that happened twice, so that's, 48 extra points of damage.
Okay, Black
Oh great,
Imp.
they're all just gonna heal
They're
each
just gonna
other.
heal each other. Okay, so let's do this. Black Imp 1 will do 5. 3. 3 will heal for 4. 4 can heal 3. 2, 3. 5 can heal 1. 3. And then 6 can heal 4. Sure. Okay. Tracker can't do anything because you're stuck. Alright, end of round. And even okay. Quartermaster's running out of cards. I really want to use that one. And why not? Let's use that one. Oh, these 2 cards can. are discarded for him. Yep.
Actually, this is round
12
14.
or 14.
So we've
sorry.
got this round and next round, and
Yep.
then if at the end it's not okay. Screw the long rest thing. Sorry, I don't know how to undo that. Short rest.
I don't know.
Can you like end the round and then start it again?
Okay, there we go.
And then
So
we'll just move things back.
Yep, just put fire back. Okay.
Yep, thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was just like, oh, I'll conserve cards, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, never mind.
No point.
Not sure what I can do from across the board anyways, but, you know, might as well pretend.
Right. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Spellweaver.
Okay. I'm going to move 2 and then use my boots to turn it into a move of 4.
Oh, okay, hold on. So I forgot he heals his thing for 2.
And he actually heals 4 because he's going to take one off of each altar now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It sucks, but there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then this round,
Hello.
he's going to move 3. All attackers targeting him will gain a curse card this round. And then he will stun at a range of +0, targeting 3 characters, and then generate.
Great.
Targeted. God. Okay.
Cool. So basically turning our last round into nothing.
Into nothing, yeah.
Because he'll have stunned most of us. So messed up.
Just a small little slap in the face. It's fine.
It's like you weren't close anyways. Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do an attack of 6. Okay. It's fine. Okay, I'll take it. I was waiting for another null because this is the card that got cancelled earlier.
Right.
That's her turn.
Okay, Diviner.
Diviner is going to attack 3 on it. Okay, so that's 1 on the manifestation. Oh wait, wrong. No, sorry. I've been doing this a lot.
Oh.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
Oh, so that'll be an attack of 6.
6.
Much better.
6. Okay.
And then I don't think it'll do anything, but I'll give everyone retaliate 3 at range 4.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Beast Tyrant. Bear is going to attack 2, being strengthened. Sweet for 4. 4. Again, strengthen comes off. And then let's attack for 3. For 4. And then attack for 2, I think was my other one. Yep, attack for 2. For 2. Okay, that is Beast Tyrant. Tracker can't do anything. Manifestation. All attackers targeting you gain curse.
There's any curses left.
Nope. And then stun at a range targeting 3 characters at a range of.
Okay, So
5.
it's gonna Ranger 5. It's gonna target the Beast Tyrant for sure, because it's
Right.
not at disadvantage, right?
Right.
And then after that, I guess it would be Order. So it would do Spellweaver and then Bear?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Spellweaver stunned, and Bear is stunned, and done. Okay.
Alright, Quartermaster.
Quartermaster. Let's yeah, let's
Just do 85 points of damage, okay?
Right? God.
You could even do half of that. You could do like 42. Right?
Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's attack it. I'm gonna attack it twice. Let's attack it for 4. Nope. Cool. Glad I did
How
that.
many kills do you have in your hand? I mean, this is like,
I don't
the
know.
odds are really bad.
Hold on. Okay, so there's one player curse card available.
Well, it's the one you just played.
Yeah.
Okay, draw again. Come on,
Okay,
hit it again.
so-
I'm sure it'll hit it this time.
Yeah. Attack of 3 for this attack. Attack of 4. Okay. Alright, cool. Imps.
One of the numbers is right. It was just in the wrong place.
Yep. Alright, imps, what are we doing? What's the point? Okay, you can't get any closer. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll scoot up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, shoot Quartermaster for 2. For 3 because I'm poisoned, so that turns into a 4, which turns into a 3 because of the shield. Oh, come on, don't do that. There we go. Okay, I did count it. Right. That goes down. Re-poisoned. They're still poisoned. Okay. 4 will move up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. And 5 is stuck. And 6 will move up 1. Alright. End of the round.
Oh.
Discard those. Forgot about that. You know what? Last short rest. Sure. Take that. Let's go get him. See how much damage we can do.
At least that will be like a good benchmark, you know, so that next time we can figure out, like, you know, because we have done a lot of damage. It's just he's also healed a lot.
He's healed 40 something damage, or healed 40 something of it with those 2 abilities.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
Yep, just
Not great.
Let's do this combo. Let's do that combo. See what happens. Okay, you go there, you go there. Oh, okay, so you had 1 card left, so all the 0 cards. Okay. Oh, oops, excuse me. Okay, so that card is lost. That's insane that he's only lost 3 cards, and the 1 card he lost because it was an ability card of the first round.
Yep. It's bad out here. I was trying to think about what I was going to do with the Spellweaver, and then I realized I'm stunned, idiot. Okay. There we go. What am I doing? I'm like, oh, what cards
that's
am I gonna
right.
play?
Son of a bee.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot.
Hey, at least the bear will like get one turn. So that's
That's true.
something.
Bear's only stunned for his initial turn, then I can still command him to do stuff. That's right. Alright. Diviner.
Okay. Alright. Diviner. Last thing she can do. She's going to attack 3 on him.
Okay.
Okay. Cho. Attack 5. Oh, which he would have healed 4. So
okay,
that
hold on.
really
Let's
just
go
cancels
1,
that
2,
out,
3,
this
4,
hurt.
5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then taking 1 damage off of each of the altars.
Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5.
And that's my turn.
Did you get the altar by you?
Oh no, I can't. I've been having you do it because I can't actually see it's some glitch thing. Like I can't actually see the gauge that you can. Like I can kind of see it layered. It's like it's like flickering in and out, but the architecture of it's actually under the pedestal for me.
Huh.
So
okay.
That's why I've been so bossy. Sorry.
That's alright. Alright,
Alright.
Quartermaster is going to attack 5.
Do 80 damage.
On this guy using no power potions, because I already used them up. So attack of 5. Yep.
It's not even a curse.
Yep.
It's so insulting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This feels right, though. If any scenario was to be the last scenario of this game, this feels like an accurate representation of what this game's put us through.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Alright, Bear doesn't do his initial attack, so he's no longer stunned. So I will command him to attack 5 for 10. Let's go.
Hey. Yeah. Okay, just do that 7 more times.
7 more times in this one round, yeah. And then being strengthened. So. And you know what? I don't even really want to know what his 2 cards are. So he's going to, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. So he's going to move to attack +0, targeting all adjacent enemies. He's going to consume ice to create fire. And then perform this action immediately when revealed, not in normal initiative order. Oh, okay.
Okay.
The character with the highest initiative is forced to act as if their enemies were allies and their allies were enemies this round. On their turn... Oh god, okay, so we should have done this first.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's fine, we're gonna anyways. We'll just keep this in mind for next one. I think what that would have meant is that I would have attacked someone.
Yep. Afterwards, they discard both played cards, regardless of whether these cards would normally be lost. Wow. Corrupted presence. Okay. Well, screw you.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So I did the strengthened card. So then it's going to be attack 4. Now being strengthened. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I get a heal.
Well, you're strengthened. So that's good.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, tracker doesn't do anything. Imps are gonna heal. So
fine.
Let's see. He'd heal him. 1, 2, 3. 3 would heal 1, 2, 3. 5 would heal him. 1. 4 would heal 1, 2, 3. And 6 would heal 1, 2, 3. Okay. Spellweaver.
I'm stunned. That's it.
Oh, yep. Alright. And then Corruption would have already did his turn, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's the end of that round. That's the end of the scenario. The scenario has been lost.
Brutal.
That was freaking insane.
Okay, let's do some brief math, okay? So it started with 196, and it's now at 66, which means that we did at a baseline 130 points of damage. And then it healed twice, for a total of 48. So, let's see, 130 plus 48 is 178. And then that's not taking, I'm not going to do the math on like the little bits it healed, but it definitely healed like at least 10 to 15. Well, it was like around 2 per round.
Yeah.
For 15 rounds. So that's actually 30. So we did probably like 200 points of damage to it, which would have been enough to kill it if not for the fact that it heals. And I think the next time we play, we need to take into account that that healing card is going to come up. It's just whether or not we get unlucky enough to have it come up as the top or bottom card, I'm pretty sure, right?
Right.
Because I think it came up as the top card both times. I don't know what the other side of it would have been. I guess an attack.
Yeah. That. Jeez. Okay.
Okay. So we need to really be able to count on doing like 250 damage to it, probably pretty reliably.
Yeah. Alright, so.
But you know what? I feel like if we'd hammered on it earlier in the round, we might have been able to get there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Wowzers. Wowzers. Alright.
Yeah.
Delete monsters. Oh. Okay, well I can save that, so now when we come back we just click on this.
Set it up like that.
So it'll set up.
Mm-hmm.
And a save.
Rough.
That was rough.
Yeah, I feel like we took out a lot of the other enemies early on.
Yeah.
Which meant that, like, by the time we were getting towards the end there, I don't feel like I was stressing, like, the damage we were taking.
Right.
But downside of that is that we were way too far off on the amount of damage we've done to the boss.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure.
we gotta... I'll focus on... Next time, I'll make sure that I have, like, cards that can handle the, like, crowd control, like, larger part of the room, and you just need to get in there and, like, just spend every single turn hitting it for, like, 5 damage per character at the very least,
Right.
if not more.
And I think I can, because the Beast Tyrant, I do have a command that is an attack 5 with the bear. It is a loss, but it is a good hit.
Yeah. Well, and it's also, you've got, I feel like the benefit is that your characters can do multi-attacks.
Right.
So even if you can't hit super hard, you can hit, like, a lot. And I also, did both of your characters start out with curses? Not the Beast Tyrant.
Not the Beast Tyrant. The Quartermaster did, because of a scenario, the scenario effect.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth. The Diviner has a card that can let me heal and remove curse cards from the person I've healed.
Okay.
It's like, I've never really used it before because it's like, it's kind of situational feeling,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I'll think about that next time, because that feels like you just need to be able to do really reliable damage consistently, so it might be worth it.
But yeah, anyway, that is a little taste of Gloomhaven.
A little taste of Gloomhaven.
Just a little taste. Yeah.
While we're down.
Yep. And sometimes that happens.
Crying on the ground.
Curled up in a ball.
Yeah. Alright, next time we'll get it, though.
Right. Easy peasy.
Alright, have a good night, Kirk.
Alright, thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bye. Anyway, yeah, that is Gloomhaven. Like I said, is my favorite game. But anyway, thanks for anyone who stopped by, swung by for a little bit. Appreciate it. and I will catch you all next time.